Yeah.
Yay! Hey everyone, and welcome back to Agents of Edgewatch Session 20. How is everyone tonight? I'm tired.
Tired.
Hi,
I'm tired. I'm dead.
Sam.
Alright, I'm
50%
leaving.
uptick on the player base. Let's do
Alright,
this.
goodbye.
Yes!
Been fine.
Everyone's fine and dandy?
I want to point out that I now have the invisibility sphere spell on my cantrips.
On your
Wait,
cantrips?
Eh, what's
Oh,
supposed to
God.
happen?
So, I don't think this was on the actual stream last week, but all the players leveled last week.
Yay.
Everyone is
After-
level 5.
After Bill almost got diddled by a Zill.
I mean,
We did what?
Wow.
There
He's
was-
been waiting a week for that.
there
No,
was-
seriously,
no,
though.
I just
Zill
made that
diddling.
up.
Zilch. Nada. None.
zilch?
Zill.
Ha
We stopped that Zill from doing its thing.
Yeah, but I almost did all of you in.
It was exceptionally close numerous times.
Ah,
It
you
was.
did fine, though.
It was not great.
Unpleasant, to be sure.
Oh, it was fine. You had
Only, if
forearms.
only some of us hit.
Well,
Thank
yeah.
goodness for, thank goodness for persistent damage. God. I think if anything, that battle showed us how good persistent damage is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. In my game on Tuesday, the wizard just laid down a couple of persistent damage spells, and he was doing like 10 persistent every round to all the boss creatures. It was just like, oh, that's this fight over.
Very nice.
How'd
If
the
anyone
rest of the
hasn't
fight
seen
go?
the Onyxia raid animation, or watch the Onyxia raid animation in the break. Sorry, Onyxia wipe animation.
Oh wow.
That's classic.
The rest of the party, well, the paladin of the group was using other people as bludgeoning weapons, so
That's always a
So,
classic.
for 5th level, I picked up the ability to
Yep.
change my clothes to look like whatever I want. I picked up some new spells, which I'm not going to talk about now, because hopefully they'll be a surprise.
Ooh.
ooh. Are we gonna
And,
see heavy armored rose?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I picked up some others. I picked up some other stuff, but none of it's worth talking about. So yeah, I'm now 5th level, and I'm 1 level closer to crafting an awesome. Well, I guess I could do it at this level as long as I get a 25, but I am very close to crafting an amazing, incredibly creepy doll to be
Yeah.
my best friend.
No, it will be
Well,
absolutely
second,
creepy.
second best friend, third best friend. I don't know if Lordore's my friend. You know,
I'd
I
say
wonder
so.
No,
sometimes.
it's more of a business acquaintance, really.
What happened to familiars being friends?
Familiars are friends, not food.
Or at least
Oh,
not
Genshin
business
Impact
partners.
Quintus, what did you get at 5th level?
I took weapons mastery in pole arms. Weapons mastery? Mastery.
You are a master at weapons.
I took expert in society.
Aww.
I did some ability bumps. And I'm yet to choose a ancestry feat.
There's a lot of human ones.
Yeah, there is a lot, and a lot of them aren't great.
A lot of them are ethnicity locks too.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah, that's true.
And there isn't a lot about Andoran at the moment. Yes, anyway. The Lost Omens Ancestry Guide does come out in the next month or two.
Okay.
Very soon.
Yep.
Well, that sounded awesome. Nick, what did you get at 5th level?
Someone wants to
Not
get
a
into the
whole
game.
bunch. Got some new spells, some new abilities.
Woo!
My fortitude went up, and I took the ancestry feat Nimble Elf, so I got a extra 5 foot of movement speed,
Oh god.
Ooh.
Not this again.
and I increased my deception. So that should be fun.
Uh-oh. That's a little bit worrying.
Nah, it'll be fine.
That should be right.
Toad's
Oh,
fine.
I believe you. Yeah.
It's already effective. No.
Alright, Samwise, what did you grab for 5th level? I don't even know why I'm asking. I already know. I've already been badgering you about it for
I
the
have
whole
a
week.
long list of things. I did the ability boosts.
which were fun. Fun for everyone.
Fun for everyone.
Or at least I thought they were fun.
I got low light vision
Oh, cool.
from my ancestry feat. I picked up mortal healing, which now allows me to critically succeed on all treat wound checks, unless someone comes in with their divine magic and decides to do it for me.
Well, we don't have any clerics in the party.
Yeah, exactly. Clerics.
Fuck those guys.
My medicine and my society went up to expert.
Yep.
Because ancestry feat's kicking in at level 5. I got an extra d6 for my precision damage with sneak attack.
Ooh, nice.
Now you just need to hit
That's
people.
very cool.
Now I just need to hit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
right. You were struggling to do that.
Yeah.
Actually, everybody was struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like
fortunately,
2 CRs underpowered. It's
uh,
fine.
Hey,
I am now.
I did fine. I don't know what your performance anxiety was about. I did great. All right. Anything else?
I did great as backup medic for Malden. And to assist in me being able to hit better, except for the weapon that I now have, I am now expert in simple and unarmed attacks as well as a bunch of other odd things. And I now get crit specializations for
Lovely.
crits against flat-footed creatures with agile, blah 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 blah.
Nice.
Anytime I do sneak attack damage and it's a crit, I do the crit specialization thing.
Very cool.
All right, and now we hand over to our regular DM, Matt.
Your regular GM.
As
Hi,
opposed
how
to-
is everyone?
As opposed to what irregular. Yeah.
I guess. I'm not that irregular, I think. Anyway, where last we left our heroes, they were in the basement vault area of a bank, where, as they have mentioned a couple of
Shit,
times...
Okay. All right, hang on. Sorry, we have a call in. Give me a second here.
Oh, God.
All right. Yep, I put you on speakerphone. You're now live. Hang on 1 second. You're not gonna be able to give me half a second just to. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Welcome to Tabletop Obscura. Going out
here we go.
live.
All right, you're now live to Tabletop Obscura.
Oh, I forgot you had that song.
Yep.
You can't
Hi.
watch.
Yeah, you should come watch. Or shall I just get on with the session and maybe you can text me later?
Yeah, I should send you a text.
Okay. All right.
Just quickly, what was your availability?
All right. Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna switch you off of speakerphone. he talked about doing this earlier in the week and joked about like calling in. So
Yep.
it'd be pretty funny to do it to him. All right, I'm muted for a second.
One of these days I might actually do a podcast where people can do that. Not sure how that would work, but where last we left our heroes, they were in the vault area of a bank. Like I said, they're here at 4 a.m. Well, after talking to a pair of very scared and very hungry ether spiders, it turns out that Mater could actually talk to them, and, well, they asked to leave, and everyone was kind of like, okay.
Surprise, surprise. Nick's character managed to talk their way out of a fight. Again.
Again.
Yeah, Nick's
I have
track
very few
record.
skills.
Yeah.
Okay, let me have this.
No. Your track record with natural 20s and high rolling when it comes to anything to do with talking is somewhat legendary. It's getting to that point.
Really? I thought it was expert.
Pathfinder 2 joke there. Great. This is good. This is good.
This is what you wanted.
But once the spiders had left, apparently a Zill, a creature or being from the ethereal plane who was hunting them, decided to take his frustrations out on the players. And opened fire with a couple of longbow shots before switching to, well, a scimitar and a shield, and, well, kind of opened up the players a little bit.
Yeah, he practically opened up Bill.
Yeah, no, poor Quintus. Though, looking at Quintus's new HP, I think that's going to happen a little bit less now.
Hopefully.
I will say, Inspired Defense put in some actual real work, diverting not
No,
one,
it
not two,
did.
but 3 different attacks.
It did, and the damage resistance as well paid off.
Yeah. When something's attacking a lot, turns out damage resistance is pretty good.
Yeah, no, right?
Yeah, it's not often that a 5% difference makes a whole lot of difference, but it did.
Yeah.
And we got to see Bill, sorry, my bad, Quintus fear effect, stopping him from being demoralized. I think
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, no, because of the
we
martial
don't know if
stance,
he
I
had
believe.
something kind of like Dread Striker where he gets like more bonuses as
Oh
he was
no, that would have
demoralized.
been awful.
But if he did, we stopped the demoralize.
No,
Yeah.
no, just the regular ones. It's okay,
Matt,
Moist.
You're too wishy-washy for that curtain. I will say, Elliot
Which
is
curtain?
now coming to watch. Oh, like pulling back the curtain to let us see behind. You know, Elliot is not coming
Put
to
a
watch, and
loincloth.
he was appropriately mortified that I had put him on after he joked about it earlier this week.
Brilliant.
Called his bluff.
So we're ready for our next adventure, I guess. Though we're kind of in the middle of one.
Well,
We're
I'll put you back in the basement.
not bleeding out, but injured in the basement.
It's not that I minded growing up in the basement. It was just that sometimes the rats had the advantage in numbers, and when the food was thrown down, everything could be a bit much.
Yeah, but you learned how to shoot tears, so that was fine.
You turned that into an Isaac reference. Nice, respected.
Well done. That took me a while to click into that.
Threw it over your head. All right, let's check this place out. All right. Oh God, who are you?
The dwarven woman, Roka Stonesworn, kind of walks in and goes, "Oh, so you've done all well?" She sees the dead creature in the corner and goes, "Oh, so you've done really well then."
Were you literally waiting for us to finish before you came in?
And
She kind of pulls up her shirt a little bit to reveal that she's got the wound all bandaged up. I was just getting some medical attention, seeing whether you need some help, but it looks like you got it all handled.
Yes. Did you happen to see two giant spiders going out past you? No
Ooh.
reason whatsoever.
Oh, you let them go?
No.
I mean, it's okay
They
if
were
you
cool.
did.
It's fine.
They were cool. It's fine.
They were cool?
It
Yes.
seemed like the easier option at the time. Then we realized we were taking away his food.
Oh.
And he wasn't quite happy about that.
No, that'll make a lot of sense.
I have it on good authority. They were cool. It's fine.
Well, I mean, if
I
they were
shoot
cool.
Quintus like a finger gun.
Well, it's a bit
Bruce,
brutal.
counterspell it.
It's a bit brutal, but if you want to take the head tentacles off that thing, they can fetch you a price.
Thunk. I'm pulling my dagger out. Goodbye, head
You
tentacles.
don't know where those have been. What if those are its penises? Oh God.
I've never
Then
looked
I'm
into it,
glad
but I
they're
know
being
that.
removed.
Well, I know some alchemists like them for their potions.
You really shouldn't encourage him.
Encourage you.
No one. Not anybody you would know. He's not here right now.
Oh, I'm busy.
You should see me in my heyday. I used to wear plate armor made out of bullet hide.
Bullet hide?
Bullet. They're land shark.
Am I familiar
pretty
with the
funny.
bullet?
That's pretty funny. You almost had me there for a second. Did you hear this guy, Martin? Land sharks.
Do I have any familiarity with them?
Nature check.
Natura. Ah,
You're
yes.
gonna roll a
I am
6.
very skilled with Natura.
You're gonna roll a 6. What did he roll?
Incorrect. I rolled a 10, but it's a total of 12 because I'm bad.
I mean, you've kind of heard of land sharks, but as you understand it, they're mostly stuff of legend.
Right. Back to cutting.
Oh, looks like you handle things down there. I really appreciate it.
Land sharks.
I assume you would like us to, and I sort of wave my hand over the now decapitated corpse, deal with this mess.
Well, that's up to you. If you want to drag the corpse out, you can. Otherwise, I can call a cleanup crew.
Well, we are here, and, you know,
I do have someone I can message about it.
No,
I don't feel we have proficiency with mops and buckets as much as
I
she
do.
knows someone that does.
I I have to
Sure
clean
that
up after
for a-
myself quite often.
For a fee, we could make the body go away.
I would like to point out that, as I said, I do in game. I did in fact raise my hand IRL because I am a nerd.
That's okay.
Yep.
Sorry, Detective Maxwell. Is there any chance you could see if there's anything else invisible in here, like waiting to stab us?
Sure.
Sure. Maybe.
21 perception.
Can't see a damn thing.
I kind of meant like with a spell of some kind, but you know what? That's good enough. Quintus, anything on this guy we might want?
I'll like pick up all the swords and stuff. Maybe this.
I'm
Or maybe this
detecting
one.
magic.
Look at this one.
Nice.
All right. I think you picked up the longbow last week.
Did I? I did not. In fact,
think
pick up
Quintus
the longbow.
did.
+1 longbow.
+1 striking longbow or +1 longbow?
Yes, striking longbow.
+1 striking longbow. Quintus, you want this?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Uh,
It's fine.
Maxwell?
I'm already packed, thanks.
Oh, okay. Halcyon?
I've attempted to use longbows in the past. I don't quite have the shoulders for it.
Ah, that's right. It didn't work out very well for you. Well, okay. I'll put it on my back for now, and perhaps
That was a
when you
short
do it-
bow. Longbows are much.
More long.
The technical aspect would bore you.
Okay. I strap this thing to my back that I assume is about as tall as I am.
Yeah, no, it's about 6 feet.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's fucking
I
huge.
will I'll just put this in here for actually hang on a second. Lenore, can I borrow you for a moment?
She kind of side-eyes you, but flies over.
I just want to try something. I try to put the longbow. I unstring the longbow. I know how to do that. I'm incredibly good at unstringing and restringing things because of my music proficiencies and stuff like that. I unstring the longbow and then I try to stick it in the bag.
Yeah,
Go all
no.
the way in.
Yeah, it goes all the way in.
God, I love magic.
It can fit through
Alright.
the hole, so
All right, cool. Right,
mine's in the
Hudson,
gutter. I
what
don't
are you
know.
What are you giggling about over there? Answer me now.
I'm a little woozy from the anesthetics.
That's fair. Okay. All right.
Well,
should we get out of here?
She continues. I don't really have any money for you, but
No, you usually don't.
ooh. Well, I
I
do
was not
run a
talking
bank
to
now.
you
My purse
specific-
strings are a little bit tight.
No. I wasn't speaking about you in specific. I was speaking about the city in general. We're not used to being rewarded for our efforts. Usually, we just go home hungry at the end of the night. Hang on, give me a second. No. I'm making a roll here.
Oh, you make it a roll?
It's a
Yeah.
fun mot.
What's the best? No. What's the best like guilt trip roll? Do you think it's diplomacy or deception?
Ooh.
You want to like do a performance to make your stomach grumble?
Oh!
Yes, I do. All right, I'm gonna use performance to deceive.
Yep. All right. No,
Thank you,
I'll
Bill.
allow it.
Hey.
No. You don't understand. I'm re-rolling that. That was a 5.
Oh wow, really?
Oh god!
Off in the
That
hero
is a
point
good
already?
example.
Oh
Holy
god! What the? Well, that's a 32.
Well, would you look at that? Bards can perform.
You know, every night we go home hungry, and in the morning we have to get up and defend the city on an empty stomach. It's just, it's a bit much sometimes. And then and then I turn from her and look very weirdly at like the flesh and head tentacles of this weird thing. You know, sometimes a man gets very desperate.
Well,
Toes, please first.
I wouldn't go eating that. Like looking at her, she's kind of got the red eyes going on, and she's like, "Oh look." She walks over to one of the cubicle vault things or lockers that are set into the walls, and kind of moves her hand over in a complex motion before twisting it suddenly, and it opens up. Reaching in, she picks out a couple of choice items and kind of brings them over. Look, I heard what's happening with Edgewatch and you're not really getting paid. I can't really offer any much in the way of money because I've got it all tied up in this place. But I'd like you to have a souvenir or two from my adventuring days.
Oh, that's so wonderfully kind of you, ma'am. Thank you.
She passes you a enchanted belt.
Okay. We'll divvy these up later.
Yep. And
okay, an enchanted belt.
Yep. And a shark tooth charm.
Ooh. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure these will go, towards between the four of us. Lenore pecks my ear. 5 of us. Tinnibrous mouths. 6 of us. Solid.
They shall
Between the
better
6 of
enable
us.
us to assist the city.
Ugh,
Right,
familiar.
Quintus?
Absolutely.
Well, the belt's
Sorry,
a
Nick,
lifting
I wasn't
belt.
sure if you're gonna do it. My bad, man. My bad. I'll let you do it next time.
Well, the belt should help you with any heavy loads you need to carry.
Ah, okay.
Oh?
I haven't needed it
That's
for a while though.
Wonderful. And the charm. I mean, it looks awesome. I mean, and that's really enough.
Is it also from a land shark?
No,
real.
it's not from a land shark. It's from a regular one. I beat the damn thing myself.
You mean
As in
those are
you,
real?
with fists? I'm sorry.
No,
You
what
beat
do I
it.
look like, a barbarian? No, I used my hammer.
Okay, that makes...
Used a hammer on a necklace?
Well,
the
no, I
shark
used the
can't s-
hammer on the shark, and then I took the teeth to a friend.
Ah, clever.
But a shark can't swim on land. That's crazy.
Yeah, no,
I
that's...
think she's implying she was in the water, doing
Aye.
some aquatic dentistry.
Ah.
I was out near the maelstrom at the time.
Oh, okay. Quintus, I would like to get out of here now.
I will take the belt out of your hand, quickly fasten it around my waist, and then attempt to lift this dead body up.
Light as a feather.
Excellent. And then I all right, well, back to saving the city.
The thing's tongue, well, mandible tongue thing just kind of lolls out of its mouth.
I reach over, I'll grab its jaw and go, "You look at that! Look at the time! We must be going now!"
Rose, do you have a spare sack or something I could use for this?
No. Actually, I do. Shit. Yeah, you can have... I have a bunch of basically tuning stones in one of my bags. You can have that. I'll dump them out into the pouch.
Much
It's a really
appreciated.
nice little velvet sack, though. I don't really want to give it to you.
Oh.
Will you at least clean it out before you hand it back to me?
Of course.
I'm not even gonna bother with a perception check. I know you're lying. I'll give him the little velvet pouch.
Do I need to make a diplomacy
What?
check for that one then
No,
for
no,
you?
no, no. It can hold 2 bulk. It's yours.
Oh god, getting ichor out of it. Or blood. Whatever you want to call it.
It's okay. I'll just light that one off.
I have
expenses.
I've got alchemical washing detergent. Cleans all stains and color.
We should really be going. We do have places to be.
Oh, with
okay.
your job, that's fine.
Lovely meeting you, Scaly Shark Lady. We'll see you around.
Oh, that's alright. Well, I hope you don't see me too often. I'd hate to have my bank robbed.
Oh, okay. I can't help but feel like we should have asked some questions here. I wish I was a better detective.
Well, you do have a detective in the group now.
That's who I'm currently staring at.
Oh, hey, so about having your bank robbed,
Yeah?
how much do you feel like that could happen? Give me like a ballpark number.
Ooh, are you talking out of 10 or percentage chance?
I mean, a percentage usually works.
Oh. About a 10% chance of them actually getting in here. Of it actually going anywhere? Of them actually escaping? That's a lot less.
I like those odds. Okay, gang, let's leave.
Yeah, okay. Really? That's all you needed to ask? Just like a percentage chance?
Oh,
I'm
don't...
gonna be real, I don't actually know what we're doing.
we're like checking out places and thinking about like
Okay,
how they
no,
all fit
let
together.
me rephrase. I know we're doing that. I don't know what that means.
Okay. In general, we're looking for like links and connections to try and forge a bigger picture and uncover whatever the new good conspiracy threatening the city is. We're usually in the middle of those. At least so far.
I mean, do you have anything off Ethereal Jaunters?
What?
Well, the spiders and this guy just sort of...
Oh, I'm actually not sure how they got in. I think they might have slipped through while the vault door was open.
Why was the vault door open?
No, I had some clients down here. They were checking the place out, making sure it was all safe and ready to go. It happens from time to time.
Could you give us
chance we
who?
can get some names?
Oh, one of the nobles.
Yes, we understand that. Names, please. We're begging you.
Oh, what is the name?
Perhaps
Let me
I
quickly
could-
think of a distraction whilst I check my notes.
Perhaps I could, grease your palms. I have this wonderful shark tooth charm. I'm a shark. Quite a bit. Please, it would really help us if you could, give us some of those names. We're grasping at straws here, lady. Woman, miss, sorry.
It's fine. They call me all sorts of names. Look,
I glance sideways at Marta as if she's about to strike me and then move a foot away for some reason.
Listen, if it helps, we absolutely, positively will not let your clientele know that you've been giving out names.
oh,
We won't? Oh, we won't. Baby, that's a 19 plus 13.
That's 2 32s in a row.
Wow. That is a hell of a deception score.
well, I did have the councilwoman down here earlier. From the Epsilon Council. No?
Society?
Yes.
Yes, society check.
23?
23? 21?
Didn't mean to press it again, sorry.
That's okay, you just keep pressing it. It's all good.
I'm pressing spacebar now and it's confusing me.
I get it. Yes. This is one of the things I had warned you about.
Oh,
Alright, so was it 20 Slee?
oh wow.
Society can
Natural
say
20 for the society.
Oh, are we just all gonna roll it? Okay, we're not tabling that.
Yeah, no. I'm not sure if I should say anything, but I had the Primarch down here. The acting Primarch. For the city.
Oh. Okay.
And they were kind of looking for some place to store something.
Ah, okay. The acting Primarch of the city was looking for a place to store something in your bank?
Legally, you do have to tell us if they were trying to store the actual Primarch.
No, oh well, they didn't say anything about what they were actually storing.
Is that unusual? Do you usually store things for people without knowing exactly what they are?
Well, they didn't have it with them. But I have people come in here who just want to check out how secure the vault is. And then, they check it out, it's all good. I tell them my rates, and they go, oh, that's too expensive. And then they leave, and I shrug. Some of them are like, no, that seems fair for what you're offering.
Now, miss, I hate to break this to you, but one of my good friends is a notorious thief. Now, he's been locked up
I
for
am
a
not.
little while. You're one of my best friends, Quintus, not one of my good friends.
I think we're waiting by the entrance at this stage.
One of my friends is a notorious thief, and I know for a fact that he uses that exact, method to try and gain entrance to places. Like, going in to inspect them as if he's going to use them, and then, identifying security flaws. I think you should really start getting deposits before you do that. Then again, I have been told by multiple people that I am an idiot who should shut his mouth. So...
Oh no, you're fine. Honestly, the Aether Spiders are the only incursion that I haven't known about that have gotten in here in quite a while. I'm actually going to be talking to, well, my people and upping the security around here. So whatever percentage I gave you before, Detective, it's kind of plummeted through the floor now. I'm going to be putting on some extra guards for the next week or two at least.
That sounds like an excellent idea. Right?
Very
And some
clever idea.
extra protections. I think I know an Earth Elemental who owes me a favor.
Are those real
we
too?
all?
I whispered to Marta. Are Earth Elementals real too?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for your help, officers.
Yep. We'll be going now.
Scene transition.
Ooh.
Alright. Does anybody... you know what? Here. Catch. I chuck the Sharktooth Charm at, Halcyon.
I catch it.
No, I don't think Tenebris has pooped yet, but anyway. Sorry.
You're right. It's
I
fine.
do beg your pardon.
He said
You are
catch it.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, put it in your inventory. You can use it better than I can.
Yes. Well, what's it?
Just,
I don't have.
Oh,
a
I
thing
probably
for it.
should have. Probably should have had to identify it first, right?
Oh no, she told you what it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Oh.
just figured. Yeah, I figured as long as that you give me the name, I probably should have Arcana rolled for it. Should I just do that now, or Occult roll for it?
No, she gave the name for it. So
Okay.
if they give you the name and kind of tell you this is what it is, then it's kind of like, yeah, no,
Normally
it's
you
fine.
know. Okay. All right. So yeah, go to the index and
Sharktooth
just
Charm
search.
Talisman.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ah, there.
For those playing at home,
Basically, you can multiple times per day.
well, it's consumable, so once it happens, it's
Oh
done.
God.
This is why people don't like buying talismans, but like getting them.
It's fine. Yeah, consumables are a 23 GP consumable too.
Yeah. But it's a level 5 one.
It is. It's true.
I need to fix to armor. Okay, there.
Yeah, no, that actually, well,
And what about the belt?
broke. The belt? Where's that
It's-
belt? Do. Yes, I want to show to everyone. Jeez.
Lifting belt.
Lifting belt.
It is, in fact, the lifting belt.
Um,
Allows you to carry
I-
more bulk, essentially, and then once per day. Oh, no, pretty much as often as you like. Oh, that's cool. As a 2 actions, you can just lift something of 8 bulk or more.
It's
How
much-
fun.
300 kilos, right?
How much does a person weigh?
Yeah.
Off the
One
top of my
bulk-
head, I think it's
One
4?
bulk is one
Okay.
bulk is one bulk is about 40 kilos, or something
Roughly.
like that. Yeah,
So
roughly.
you can pick up 2 people as if they were weightless and then run with them.
At least for a
yeah,
turn.
bulk is weird. I am technically I think the same bulk as Quintus is.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
You can
so
use
it's-
people as weapons.
I think small-sized creatures are bulk too, off the top of my head.
Are they?
There
Oh,
is a
okay.
chart,
Okay.
Fantastic.
and I think it goes up in multiples, so it's 2, 4, 8, 16.
Whenever Quintus needs an
I assume
improvised
Quintus
weapon.
should probably have this. This
Oh,
seems like
God.
something he would like.
I was doing up a feat chain for using people as weapons.
You're
I
welcome.
don't suppose I could borrow that every once in a while.
God.
Of course.
Okay, cool. That'd be sweet. I have an idea for this,
Uh-oh.
but it's very stupid. Okay, where are we off to next?
Well, you have 1 bank left to check out, which is the Penny and Sinks Trust. You also have a potential lead in Chadaksha's cheap loans, and also there was a connection in the Muckrackers, the volunteer militia group for the Puddles. Apparently, the commander over there,
Zariah.
has a tip or wants some assistance with something that is pertinent to the case.
What time in the day is it?
It'd be at this point.
Late afternoon, right?
Look, 1
We
1
ate
o'clock?
lunch at noon, so that's right. No, that's absolutely fair. Yeah.
The fight
Hasn't
didn't
been that
take
long
long.
since
It was
we
just
launched,
bloody.
no. Yeah, you're right.
What are we gonna do with this thing? I indicate the like body slumped over my shoulders.
A passerby just kind of goes.
Is there a nearby alleyway?
Give me a second. No. I want a knowledge check for. I guess you want society. Who the hell can we sell this thing to for the most money?
Oh God.
It's okay though.
The best
actually-
check for this would be underworld lore. Society would work as well, but the DC is higher.
Is that true? Okay, well, underworld lore it is.
Oh God.
Okay. The 26 is fine.
I think I might know someone actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, you
nice.
know a couple of people in the docks who
When
have
that's when
adventurous
the Crowbar,
stomachs,
are we?
shall we say?
We're going to Crowbar again. Yep.
Oh my god, I love that man.
Are you indicating they're going to eat him?
Not
No.
all of him. So the best parts they will chop off and sell, and the rest of it they'll probably fry.
There's
Or
a
stew.
question going on about, what qualifies as cannibalism, but we can leave that for
Sentient
now.
Creatures equals cannibalism.
I once saw a horse eat a dog.
What the fuck?
I believe
No,
we may have
that's it.
discovered the secret to some of the Doc's mystery meat hot dogs.
Oh,
Yes, they're
oh my god, we ate one of those. The first time we went,
You absolutely did.
we did. I remember
Oh,
that we ate one of those the first
That's
time we
a
went to the docks.
throwback.
I wonder if that's a.
All right,
We'll
let's go
leave
leave
that
Crowbar
thought.
again.
It would be an interesting procreation method for Zill's mystery
Oh,
meat
no.
hot dogs.
God. Well,
That is a
if-
horrible idea. I walk over and like stab it again, just to make sure it's fucking. dead.
Well, I stabbed it like 3 times in the chest when it did die, and then I cut off its head.
I walk over to stab it, realize I have nothing to stab it with in my entire inventory, and then walk away.
you got arrows?
Oh, that's right. I got an arrow. All right. I don't think I could push an arrow through its carapace though.
If you are going to see Crowbar, Chad Raxa, is in the docks.
Right, I guess we
Okay.
should see Cheddazar whilst we're talking to your friend.
I'm sorry. Who is that?
God.
Cheddar... Ms. Maxwell, what was his name again?
It was a hobgoblin, I believe.
Sorry, she's in the
Oh.
Puddles, but
Uh-huh.
it will be close to where Crowbar would be at this time of day.
Yes, that's right. Okay. I really need to start keeping a journal with all of this stuff in it. I'm useless otherwise. All right.
God,
Onwards.
I really need
to
to
the
not
Puddles.
work the same day where I run this game.
I mean, you could just send us on a diversion. Start improving. Like,
Oh
whatever the
no,
heck
I'm
you
good
want.
to go.
All right.
And besides, you go to Crowbar, that's improvisation.
That's true.
Nice. All right. We're off to Crowbar.
We'll just move Quintus over to here.
Even though it's like horrible denizens of the underworld, I still like to think that when you walk into their like weird, what do you call it? Cash converters style business.
Pawn
That
brokers.
that there's a quaint little
what?
little bell on the door. Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
Is that where we're going now?
Yeah, that's where Crowbar is. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Have I ever been here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is this? Oh, I didn't realize it was
Nope.
a cash converters. We've got these places back in the Puddles, but it's all rat meat and like broken pennies.
Yeah, and these have like moderately cracked oars and sometimes weird shields.
Instruments that are on loan from various bards.
Yeah.
Oh no!
A lot of fake jewelry that's
Thank God I have never fallen quite so low.
in hock.
Lenore, God bless you for watching over my purse.
Can say that again. Well, you bring the body in, and kind of Crowbar just looks at it and sees all of you and the body, and just goes, "Well, look, here's the lore. Come to arrest me."
Crowbar! It's good to see you again, my friend.
Hello, Rose.
Rose, yes.
Rose.
Yes. Thank you. He remembers me. I nudge Halcyon to the side. He remembers me.
Got a better mind for words. But Quintus, well, you brought me here now.
Well, maybe something that you might be interested in. It came across our travels, and well, I don't need it, so I thought maybe you might know someone that does.
Oh, all right. So what? What is it?
It's
Important
dead.
question
Maybe-
before we turn this thing over. Did we liberate him of his sword and shield as well?
I believe so.
Okay, just double checking we're not giving him the rest of the loot.
Yeah, no. In the quiet words of Iomade, what the fuck is it?
It's
A
dead.
real bastard of a thing.
It's dead, Crowbar.
Well, I can see that it's dead, Quintus.
It's a Zill.
A Zill. All right. So we're on the
my
track
God,
here.
I finally looked up a picture of one. This thing looks incredible.
Yeah, no, they look pretty damn.
As opposed to your pickle punks.
That thing looks really. That's like something out of Warhammer.
It is!
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Not like not a Tyranid, but what's it called? Not the Tyranids, the Gene Stealers. Like
does-
a Gene Stealer cult
It
thing.
does very
First
look like a
generation.
Gene Stealer cultist.
Yeah, Gene Stealer first generation thing. Anyway, as you were saying.
Nerds. But
So,
Look it up. Nerd.
that's the picture of a Zill, by the way. For those playing at home. Where Crowbar goes. Well, no. So, is this something we're trying to get rid of on the down low, or?
No, we killed it in broad daylight. Well, actually,
It was in a bank vault.
we were supposed to be there.
Ooh, say no more. Say no more.
We were supposed to be there.
Oh, he kind of winks.
It was in the way of the service of the law, you know?
Oh wow.
Um,
I think I went into the wrong business. I think.
Less so in the way, more so he was an agitator.
Well, I will just go back into the back room and get one of our body bags, and we can seal this up, and I'll figure out what to do with it.
okay.
That's an excellent point. Quintus, why don't we have any body bags?
I don't know. Maybe
Well, I
we should
have-
get some body bags. Hey,
Perhaps we should requisition at least one next
Isn't-
time.
you got any
Isn't there-
spares out the back, Crowbar?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I could spare one or two.
Alright, yep. Bring it up.
Okay. I feel like carrying body bags is against the MO.
Well, if there's a murder scene, it'd help,
If there's a
Make it-
murder scene, we'll call in actual investigators.
What do you think she's here? Is she not an actual investigator?
I'm actually not sure Marta is here or not because I haven't heard Nick talk yet.
Yeah, give or take.
Okay.
It might have been one of those situations where I was like, what if we don't all go in?
Yes, that's fair.
Whilst we're doing all this, I'm going to tend to my wounds.
Yep, no, that's fair.
Yeah, good plan.
Crowbar does come back out with a couple of body bags. He kind of unfolds one and flicks it out. That would be a success. So,
That's okay.
A critical
Um,
success. For
how much was the body
48
bag?
euro. Ah, fuck.
oh, no charge.
No, please. I get to put it in the expenses report.
Ooh.
Come on, it's like at least 4 gold, yes?
Rose, this isn't really the place that's likely to give you a proper receipt. Is that a problem?
Oh no, we could do a proper receipt.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, look at how nice his body bag is, Quintus.
We
This
are
is at
an
least a full-grown body
upstanding
bag.
place here.
Yeah, exactly.
Dockside
Come on,
pawnbrokers, of
Quintus.
course we're upstanding.
You don't want to tell me you're not down to stiff cigar for just a little bit of money. Remember, expenses are the only things that's covered.
Yeah, Quintus.
Oh, no, that's +5.
Expenses are covered. Not like they're paying you.
Is this a body bag from the royal yacht?
It is.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
No. You probably don't want to know.
Okay, alright, no receipt then. I'll owe you the crowbar. Maybe next time, yes?
I'll call in a favor later. It's all good.
Absolutely. Alright, well, if you can sell it or somehow cut it up for us, we'll be massively grateful.
Oh, I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'll pass it on to someone who'll do something with it.
Ah, okay. Good.
God, what is my accent tonight?
I'm
just fine.
FYI, probably doesn't affect you because, you know, you're not probably the ideal person, but it does like to lay eggs in sinks.
Oh, it's one of
Dead
those
things is what
And
we were
we're
advised
not
of.
completely sure that it's dead.
He kind of.
It doesn't have a head.
Yeah, I disagree with that notion, Rose. I believe it's 100% dead.
You are the doctor, I guess. I guess it is your job to pronounce people dead.
Usually,
You're a
when
doctor?
something's lost its head, it's dead. But in my professional opinion, as a pawnbroker
That's fair.
and a scribe,
So, you were saying something, Bill? Quintus? Rather? Sorry.
Who's Bill? Were you asking for the
okay.
bill?
No, we're good. We're not doing that next time.
God.
Alright, let's get out of here, yes?
Yeah.
Thank you, Crowbar. It's always a pleasure.
Always. Next time you come by, I'll have some money for you. See what I can get for it.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Just
Good
gives
luck.
it a quick tap with his hoof.
Good luck. Take a cut.
Hoof. Always.
Detective Maxwell, I saw you eyeing something. Was there anything you wanted here?
This place smells like fish and depression.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's their primary industry.
Oh. Lenore is eyeing the loincloth? The what?
What?
Wearing?
I didn't type that.
Didn't you?
No, you did.
Did I?
Yeah, you're the only person who would misspell loincloth here.
Yeah, no, that's
You
true.
sure?
Yes, positive.
You did say you're very tired and your fingers hurt.
I haven't been typing anything. My hands are flat on the desk, Sam.
That's the correct spelling for a loincloth that a what are they called? Half horse people
Centaur?
that a
Why
centaur
is-
would wear
alright,
because it's
so
long
what
loincloth.
kind of loincloth is Lenore eyeing? Pray tell.
I don't even know.
Okay, let's keep going then.
All right. Well, Traxxas is in the Puddles if you want to go there. Otherwise, you can go to Penny and Sphinx Trust.
Wasn't
Let's
someone
go
in the
talk
dock?
to Cheddar Lord.
Yeah.
Dr. Chitterwood?
They were actually in the puddles.
Yes, my
Oh,
directions
okay.
were off.
Right. Let's do that then.
So
Okay,
says the voice in the sky.
I guess I lead the way then.
Oh, sorry, Quintus, all yours.
Where exactly? Which place are we going again? They were above some kind of bar.
Chedraxa's Cheap Loans. It's a standing. It's its own standing building, actually.
Okay.
Standing.
Do I know about this place? Is this somewhere I've been before? Maybe.
Are they a loan shark?
I'm gonna say society checks again.
Are they an actual shark?
I mean,
A
Society
land
checks from us all?
shark.
I got a 10.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
know this place. I've never actually needed to use it.
No idea.
That's a 27.
Oh, that's a 27.
I wouldn't know poor people
Halcyon.
things.
Yeah, no, probably not. Halcyon, you would have heard of this place. Yeah, no, absolutely a loan shark.
You're spot on the money. He is a shark. Well, actually,
She's
yeah.
she's a loan shark. Not an actual loan shark. She's a hobgoblin.
I want to see the difference here.
A lone goblin.
You know what? Speaking of loans and also people who haven't gotten paid back, we really never did see those goblins again. I feel like they just took my money and ran off. Oh well, they probably deserved it. Alright, let's go see this loan shark, yes?
Well, who's ready for some box text?
Yeah.
Box
The building that stands at the address listed in the file is a ramshackle two-story wooden structure seemingly held in place by the sturdy establishments built on either side of it. It has a heavy, iron-studded door and steel swords that have been crudely welded to the window frames to serve as protective bars. The door bears no handle, only a brass knocker just below a sliding panel that opens from the inside. What?
boxes in text. In chat.
Oh, it's
And Lenore's now
anybody-
doing laps around Quintus.
does anybody want to open some one door? Because I don't.
I knock.
Okay.
Do you knock or do you use the knocker?
Yeah, that one.
The knocker? Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
You give it a couple of knocks, and after a little while you hear a voice becoming, Alright, I'm coming.
I'm actually really not a big fan of sharks, so I'll be across the way if you need me. I've had quite enough talk
I thought
about
it was
them for one
cats.
day. Yeah, I don't like water either, and sharks are a big part of that reason. My mother used to tell me about, how sharks would eat me if I ever went in the water.
I thought you came from the puddles.
There's actually not a whole lot of water there as long as you don't be an idiot. Lots of high walkways and stuff like that. Besides, sharks don't go to the puddles. We have things in the waters here that eat sharks alive, like leeches.
Oh, that'd be terrifying.
Anyway, I'm gonna be across the way if you need me.
The slide on the door comes across, and a couple of eyes come looking at it, and they're like, Ooh. Alright. You hear the slider close again, and then a couple of that call chink 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 on the other side as various locks get undone.
I count the locks.
6 locks.
6 locks. Got it.
Though you think one of them's just one of those chain ones.
Mm-hmm.
And the door opens, and standing before you is a rough-looking hobgoblin woman. But she seems to have been doing her best to look as not formal, but as business-like as possible. It's kind of an ill-fitting suit that's been patched in places, but she does seem to be trying her hardest with it. And she goes, Well, look at this. Some upstanding members of society coming to my humble abode. Come in. Don't concern yourself with the riffraff around here.
Thank you.
Walk inside.
If it's okay, I'm gonna keep watch while the group is inside, but Lenore will either. Well, Lenore can do whatever the heck she wants. Which will probably be actually stay outside with me.
Probably, yeah. No, it looks a little bit cramped on the inside.
Well, no, we'll continue
And
laps
also-
around Quintus then.
And also, she's not a big fan of ever having to give anybody else money for any reason. That's just a fucking weird thought to her.
Well, this place would
fact-
give you money.
Yes, but then you'd have to pay more of it back, which is a deficit, and she's a bit too money smart for that. In fact, Lenore was actually eyeing up the bank that we were in earlier and considering heading back to start talking about keeping an account with them, seeing how much interest she could get for our gold.
Wow.
She won't be. All right, I'll leave it with you guys. Anyway, yes, I got a 24 for my perception roll, and I'm standing outside on guard in case anybody else tries to attack my friends.
That is all good.
Wait, and last thing, Lenore will take the 8 action.
All right. Well, the inside of the Money Changers is as kind of Spartan as the outside building itself. Not a lot of adornments.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of deteriorating chairs that look more to encourage people not to sit too long. At the far end, though, is a counter type setup with the very sturdy looking iron bars that have kind of been welded into place. And a singular sign with today's rates written on it.
Mm.
And there's a list of numbers there, and it's bordering on extortion.
Yep. Yep, like 15% a day.
Yeah, no, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Flexible repayment plans.
Mm-hmm.
Our deals are a snap. And she goes, well, fine, upstanding members of society. Edgewatch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Good eye.
Oh, I try to keep my eye on as many things as possible. Is this in regards to, well, what is this in regards to?
Detective Inspector?
We're checking up on businesses to make sure that they're up to standard with theft insurance.
Theft insurance? Well, ooh. In order for me to be able to apply for theft insurance, I'd have to have a proper business license. And unfortunately, that's been from me. But, that's all fine. I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely fine with it.
Please tell us how fine with it you are a few more times.
She kind of just forces a big toothy smile to sharpen teeth. Just, it's fine.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to see if this is a red herring.
Yep, go for it. Whoa.
No, fuck, I'm gonna reroll that. Hey, yo, that's a natural 20 for 31.
Ooh. Look, this woman actually, if she's a local loan shark, and by the standards of loan sharks in the Puddles, she actually looks to have herself pretty well set up. If anyone knows anything about, well, money changing hands under the counter, she'd probably know at least something about it. That's from your own professional opinion.
Okay, so
Other than that, with your natural 20, as her attention's kind of being kept on Quintus and Detective Maxwell, you kind of do your rogue-like thing and kind of just make your way around the room. And you do notice that she still has a client book open on the counter. And a quick look, and you do recognize a name on there.
I do I?
You do. Orvington.
Orvington is a client of hers or a proprietor?
Uther Orvington. You would recognize this as the
The
son. And apparently, by your just quick glance, and you only really take a quick look at it, by the looks of it, he does actually owe her money.
Ah.
That's not ideal.
But yes, if you're members of Edgewatch, then you would be after that little tip that I might have about some of the business that might be going down soon.
That would be correct, yes.
Seems you are very good at your job.
Oof, I try to be as good as possible. Look, I want two things, and I'll give you as much information as I can offer. First one, I want my record here in the Puddles to be cleared. And two, I want a proper business license from the Muckrackers.
What has sullied your business thus far?
Zariah doesn't trust me. She thinks what I do is illegal. I don't think it's legal. People come in here, they need money, I offer it to them, and I ask for it back in return with a little bit of profit on the top. Otherwise, what kind of business would I be? The only difference between me and one of the banks in the coins is I look a little bit dingier.
I think you'll find there are a multitude of differences, but please continue.
Oh look, so they don't hire hobgoblins. That's their problem, not mine.
We'll go with that one, yes.
Goblin blood wolves are well behind us at this point.
No, that's completely understandable, and we will do everything within our power to make sure those two things happen.
Well, you talk to Zariah and
Oh no.
she kind of gives you the look
Just
over and
gonna
goes,
hero point something. Real
"Oh,
quick.
okay, all right." 22 for deception.
As here, can I hear? Yeah, as Marta kind of stumbles over the words a little bit, and just as the hobgoblin is like beginning to turn and kind of like look you in the eye to check you out, the door slams shut, and there's Rose on the other side of the door, like sliding down it and breathing heavily. Sorry, there was a lady down the street.
Buddy.
So was there a shark or was there a cat?
She was selling kittens, yes.
I sort
So-
of sigh and look at my feet. It will be okay, Rose.
I don't think it will. They're going to grow up one day.
So
Then you can take solace in the fact that they will also die one day.
you give.
I didn't mean this to be a big diversion. Sorry, please keep going.
Too bad. You've made it a diversion.
I just wanted to be the excuse for using a hero point and how it worked out differently.
Thank you.
Jaxter goes, "Well, look, she's not far from you. You give her a talk. Like, buckrackers are virtually like the rest of you officers. It should be fine. You look
And-
trustworthy enough. But look, there's can't give you too much information, but there are some smugglers nearby who might have some pertinent information for you. If you find your way into the office, I'd suggest you check out the orb on the decks."
The orb on the desk, eh?
Just something to keep an eye out for. I know what Zariah's looking into.
Is it the orb?
Or you come back with those guarantees from Zariah, we can have a bigger conversation.
Well, I guess that, fills our afternoon.
Unless of course one of your fine upstanding people would like a loan. Our rates are competitive elsewhere in the Puddles.
I reach over and close the nose beak, just in case.
Sometimes we're desperate, but I don't think I'm that desperate yet.
Oof, you wound me. You wound my poor, poor heart.
Yes, I think we'd
It
all
could
rather
happen.
keep our livers intact.
Oh, it's fine. Well, unless there's anything else, I think our business here is concluded. At least for now.
Does that mean we have to leave?
Well,
I'll
Would you
go
like me to
first.
shoo the old lady away?
Thank you, Quintus. I'll be right behind you.
As a active show, I equip my polearm and exit the building.
You're very good to me, Quintus. Thank you. She was just down that way. Now, on the subject of the muckrackers.
Did you say nutcrackers there?
No, I said
muckrackers.
I assume these are my old boys, yes?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, I'm not sure how much you want to reveal, but yes, you would have worked with the muckrackers at some point.
Okay.
Um,
But we're
Dirty
assuming that Lighthouse was not actually part of the Muckrakers.
no, probably don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I've worked with these people a couple of times in the beginning before things got weird. I should at least know a couple of faces in there.
Okay.
I can lead you the way there.
Lead the
It's
way.
probably about 3 blocks that way, and then 2
That way?
blocks that way, and then 3 blocks that way.
All right.
I've been meaning to ask you something, Rose.
Yes. Miss Maxwell? Sorry, Detective Maxwell?
Where does your accent come from?
My mother was a very strange lady. And she talked with the most ridiculous accent you've ever heard in your entire life. and I think I talk mostly like her. I never knew my father. Well, that's not completely true. I never knew him when he was... Maybe that's a talk for another day. But yes, I believe that most of it comes from my mother. Horrible lady. You would not like her.
Okay, so the real question is, we know you're a changeling.
Pardon?
Out of character, do we know you're a changeling?
Yes, it would be pretty obvious. With the whole heterochromia thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both eyes different colors.
Particularly seeing as he hasn't been purchasing his infiltrator elixirs from me anymore.
That would require actually that would require a knowledge check because they're not common anymore. That's why they're an uncommon heritage, aren't they?
It would require an occult check.
Ah, okay, cool. So yes, as long as you've got the occult check to know about the eyes, yeah, you know I'm a changeling. I'm not exactly hiding it anymore.
Yep, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
A 21 for your occultism. Yeah, you'd know about changelings.
Cool.
Yeah, I get my accent mostly from my mother, who was from a very distant place. Terrible woman, gave me awful life advice, but you know, you can't
Parents,
pick your
right?
family. Yeah, parents, right? You know, it's like you disembodied voice in my head.
I'm
Please
only
don't ask
here
me
to
to stop.
serve.
Please don't ask me to stop killing again. All right, to the Mucklackers. And yes, Quintus did get the joke. I sent us 3 blocks north, 2 blocks west, and then 3 blocks south to avoid
Nicely
the cat lady.
done.
Thank you.
Well, you make your way to the headquarters of the Muckrackers, known as Stilt House.
Stilt House.
So named because, well, quite frankly,
It's
it's
on
on stilts.
Yes.
So it's just a Queensland home.
It is in fact a Queensland home, yes.
I mean, yeah, no, probably a Queenslander, yeah.
Yep.
Now, I do want to warn everybody, especially as we get further
There's an
west into
Australian
Puddles,
reference for you.
do not fall into the water here, whatever you do. Like, seriously.
This
There
water?
are... Yes. It's... Well, you know what? I'd honestly rather not say, but it's not good. It will not be a fun time.
It's not
I like
drinkable.
poke my pole arm into the puddle next to me. Like it goes 3 inches, and then I move it over a little bit, and it goes down 3 inches, and I move it over a little bit, and it just goes like 2 or 3 feet before I like have to lean over. I'm like, ugh.
When you pull the pole arm out, it is coated with like a good half inch, sorry, 6
What?
centimeters of slime.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of sticks to it in,
it
in
is
a
slick.
gelatinous yeah.
Yep.
And if you look very closely, there are things wriggling in the slime.
Gotta give it a
Yeah.
swift like flick to try and slide it all off.
Oh. Well,
Oh, that smells foul.
no, it would smell foul. Wow.
So it's a reason why I live in the northern part of here.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, don't fall in the puddles.
All right, let's go.
Well, Stilt House. Rose, it's actually changed a little bit since last you saw it.
Oh, okay. It's been a little while. It might have.
The place is actually kind of swarming seems like an impolite term, but there does seem to be at least a good dozen or 2 kobolds kind of milling about outside while also doing some repair work to the building itself.
Okay. Anybody we recognize? Maybe Rekarek?
Maybe? Like, it has been a while, and it has been a couple of days.
All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. Rekarek's the only one I remember. Anybody else remember any others?
Yeah, totally.
I think Rekarek was the bad one too, wasn't he?
No, he was the
He was the
good
leader
one.
of the. Okay, the quote unquote good one. All right, Rekarek's the only name I remember. I'll just kind of give them all a quite jovial wave before walking in like I own the place. Not quite, but like walking in confidently at least.
As you start to walk in, there's kind of a hush comes over the kobolds. And a lot of them kind of do their best to kind of stand at attention as much as they can. This is what everyone notices, that each one of them kind of is bearing less of a badge and more of a patch of fabric that has the muckrackers symbol kind of scrolled onto it.
Mm-hmm.
They've tried their best to replicate it as much as possible, but freehand.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
I give them a bit of a loose elbowed salute. And
Yeah.
at ease, gentlemen.
They do their best to kind of repeat the motion before, kind of going at ease as well. And they start kind of whispering to each other.
Okay, that was weird.
As you were.
Quintus, do you know these people?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
They seem to think we're important.
Yeah, I have no idea where they got that idea.
Why does Quintus control the kobolds?
He doesn't. We had a run-in with them not so long ago. I ended up recruiting a few to do some investigating purposes for me, but I never saw them again. Well, except for one.
You just gotta be clear and concise.
And polite. Polite. They value that. Honesty is, whatever, but politeness is very necessary. And also no trying to skim someone gold. And also, you know what? We should probably just head inside.
So I've got a question about the muckrackers.
Yes?
Are they a kobold cult constabulary?
No. I have no idea why these people are here.
Right.
Going
I'll take my-
inside.
Alliteration elsewhere then.
A kobold cult constabulary. Very
Mhm.
nice.
I thought it was good. Heading inside. There's more kobolds on the inside.
Oh my god.
They do seem to be, there's a couple at desks seeming to be doing paperwork. Others are just doing random repair work around the building. There seems to be two of them who are taking turns questioning a very confused looking assailant in handcuffs.
Nice.
And near the back, we see...
Matt, real
Yep.
quick. This is not how it used to be, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Like, you have to understand, the muckrackers, or the muckrackers, are a volunteer militia.
Yes.
They're loosely associated with the guard, but it's mostly because it's in the Puddles, so the poorest of the poor districts in Absalom.
Yes.
They're kind of given, you can do that thing, but don't expect us to pay you.
Okay, much like us.
So usually there's at most like 4 or 5 people. And to see all these kobolds in here, it's kind of it's more than a little unusual.
Okay.
Find someone that's attention is drawn by our entering the room. Ask them. Where would I find your desk sergeant?
A kobold kind of just looks up to you and goes, "Meow, meow."
I never learned the language.
Meow, 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 meow.
Desk sergeant.
It kind of looks at your motions and goes,
I'm like pantomiming a desk.
yeah.
Yeah.
He points to the back of the building and kind of sees your accoutrements and kind of does a quick salute. Does it wrong, but you know, he tried.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, those two that were questioning the assailant.
Ah, thank you for the raid, VG Varus.
Ah!
It's appreciated.
Hooray.
19 people. Wow.
Much obliged.
You've actually come
Right.
at a good time.
So there's a bunch of kobolds in here, and the ones that we're talking to right now does not work. Or isn't speaking to us at the very least.
Well, they speak.
They're speaking
Dragonite.
Draconic.
Yeah.
So if you know Draconic, you're going to have an easier time here.
Okay, I have comprehend languages in my spell list now.
But the two kobolds that are questioning the assailant also speaking in Draconic?
Yes, and that's probably why the assailant is looking very confused.
Oh. I look at him very carefully and I go, Weka-wek?
Me. He kind of gets down from his chair and starts leading it towards, once again, the back of the building.
Oh my god, I can't believe that worked.
Aw, we're not blue. But thank you for the raid.
Alright, let's go.
Isn't Tenebrae blue?
Tenebrae's black.
Tenebrae's black. Black is night. His name literally means shadow in Latin.
Shadows can be blue.
Shadow cannot be blue. That's not how that works.
Well, heading to the back, you see kind of an office type setup similar to the chief's back at your barracks. This one, however, is a well, the door's still being fixed for one thing.
Okay.
But the kobold who's working on the hinges for it kind of gets out of your way. And yeah, no, you see Rekarek is kind of in a discussion with a dark-skinned human.
I knock on the door.
The two kind of just look at you, and Rekarek goes, "Ah, Rose!"
Boy, it's so good to see you. I was just talking about you earlier today.
Good things, I hope.
Yes, actually, very good things. I love what you've done with the place. It's so much more lively now.
Well, they're kind of a convenience thing. And it's kind of worked out well-ish.
Yes. So you found work then?
Okay. Zariah kind of already knows this, but, because the muckrackers are kind of a volunteer thing, we would never work for them. But you've already paid us, so we're kind of using their resources, and it's kind of a give and take thing.
Well, that's wonderful. I should probably explain. These are my compatriots, Halcyon and Detective Maxwell. They are part of the new lifeblood of the Edgewatch group. Detective and Halcyon. This is Wekawek, who was the leader of the goblin crew we ran into at the Dragonfly Pagoda.
And I
not so
still
long
am?
ago.
Pleasure
Yes.
to meet you, kobolds.
But now I take it acting Desk Sergeant Rekarek.
He kind of looks at Zariah, and Zariah goes, "We haven't exactly discussed proper positions or anything like that. This is all rather sudden, but you know, it's been good. But no,
I'm
hi.
glad.
I'm actually kind of glad you're here. Prospect sent you over from Edgewatch?
I don't actually know why we're here.
We're here regarding a loan shark that works here in the Puddles.
Tradaxra. Yes, I know of her.
Yes.
So, do you have a bad rapport with her?
I am currently building up a proper case against her, yes,
Oh,
for racketeering and loan sharking.
yes. I see.
They're kind of minor charges, but
I believe I may have a lead on that one.
Now, I think to put it bluntly, she has information we need.
She does. She also has a client that we currently have an interview set up with, who may give us all the information we actually desire without actually having to promise her anything. But we'll continue that tomorrow, I hope.
Well, this is actually, well, the reason I specifically sent for someone is because, oh, she looks at Rek and goes, we have a situation that needs dealing with.
Oh, I love situations. I hate dealing with them.
Well,
But what do you have for us?
I hope it's not Zill in a vault bank vault.
What's a Zill?
It's like a creepy
Pull my
spider
head out the
thing.
bag.
Oh my god! I thought you left.
Put it away!
Oh.
Put it away! Put it away!
Rek licks his lips.
Oh.
Oh god.
This here is a face of a Zill. The rest of him had 6 additional appendages.
Oh, well, that's good. So,
We've just left him with a butcher at the docks. Hopefully,
you know
if
what?
someone were to find him that way.
This conversation is
looking-
quickly
I'm
going
look-
into
I'm
places
looking-
where it's like,
I'm looking at Rek as I say this. If anybody wanted to sample some very strange cuisines, they would find themselves a man named Crowbar at the docks.
Rek's kind of got the little parchment
Stars.
as making a note.
Oh my god, he's spending my money on that. You know what? Actually, I'm fine with that. That's okay.
But yes, so we have some smugglers that are operating in the area.
Yes.
They're operating out of a sweatshop. It's a sweatshop by morning, but they're doing smuggling at night. I know this. Rek knows it, and he nods.
Are they smuggling things in from the bay?
Yes. Now, I want to take them down. And I've got pretty much everything I need except proper authorization to do it. But you're actual guardsman, not a volunteer. So you lot can go in there and do it.
Quintus gets a bit proud and like puffs his chest out. Like, I
I
guess
mean-
we are, aren't we?
I'm just nodding up. Yep, definitely a guard.
So if I go in there and start making arrests, then it's gonna be a problem. Also, I'm kind of by myself on this one. Rek has offered up some of his crew, but well, none of us really. Well, I would be fine going inside, but if I step out of line, I'm just a volunteer, and it's just as likely I'll end up in prison as the rest of the people we arrest. But you lot. Hopefully more trustworthy and reliable than, the Sally Guard. Hopefully.
So you're asking
Yes.
us for a arrest warrant or search
No,
warrant?
just to go do it, I think, right?
Mm.
So, the plan is, and she kind of goes over to a map of the puddles that she's got set up in a particular area. She goes, okay, so, the plan is, if she kind of does a quick head count. 6 of you.
Yes.
Yes.
If the 6 of you can actually, and she kind of points at a building, if the 6 of you can actually go in and strike and do the arrests, Rek, his crew, and I will cordon off the area so no one can actually escape.
And you're sure that they're smuggling?
I'm damn sure they're smuggling.
What are they smuggling?
That's a great question.
Look, the official records say cotton, but there's a lot of vials that are coming in and out of those docks that are not cotton.
Wait! I turned to Quintus. Would you say that you've cottoned on to something going wrong?
Ah!
I should use some finger guns trying to imitate what Maxwell did earlier.
You doing
No?
the wiggles at him?
Yeah,
Wait.
doing the wiggles.
Doing the
Quit.
wiggles?
Yeah. Quintus is ever entertained. This is like a knee slapping fucking.
I didn't grow
Hearty
up in
chuckle.
Australia. What is the wiggles?
Oh God.
Is it like a
children's
finger guns thing?
children's entertainment.
I
Yeah.
know what
Using-
they are. I
yeah.
just don't know what the wiggles is. Is it just like the finger guns going up and down thing?
Oh God.
Yes,
What's the?
But it's really rapid.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. No, I
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
just it's like
From
jazz
memory?
hands, but just with one finger out.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Got it.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hitting you with that.
Yep. Nice.
Wow, that was so fast. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. That
Yes,
is so
puns are
perfect.
quintessential to our experience here.
Nice.
Thank you,
Nice.
Moist Fantasy, for
Please.
that.
All right.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That might be
Where's
comment
Jeff
of
and
the
Murray?
night.
All right. I'm so sorry for that distraction. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm down, of course.
You down? Well, look, I've tried to crack the laborers as much as possible, but I think they're a bit more worried about their foreman, Kelpsy, than me. And that's kind of fair. I'd be scared of a bugbear too. But,
Bugbear?
yeah, their foreman's a bugbear.
What's a bugbear?
Like a big scaly monster. Like
It's a
the
m-
kind of thing you had nightmares about when you were like 4.
Is
No,
it made of
that's-
stone?
Besides the fact that your mother might decide to eat you one night.
Uh,
No?
Am I
Only me?
familiar with bugbears at all?
I mean, most of you would have seen bugbears at least in passing.
Okay.
They've, unlike before the Age of Lost Omens, a lot of bugbears have actually integrated further into society along with their hobgoblin and goblin cousins.
Yes,
Right.
they're now uncommon, not rare.
Yes.
Correct? Yes.
But they tend to be about 7 feet tall, maybe a little bit more. Built like a, well, football player.
Uh-huh.
Consider them a cross between a bear and a hobgoblin.
I mean, that's pretty much the best I could come up with. And pretty
they
much
have
just
some-
as
yep.
furry.
Oh god. Let's not bring that into debate. Alright, well, I mean, if you guys are up for this, I'm up for this. Yes?
So, all the arrest, and you guys are gonna take care of the paperwork.
Ooh.
Definitely.
Zariah just kind of goes, oh. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll do the paperwork. You can take the arrests.
We mean,
So-
You have
what
a
is-
veritable army of scaled scribes here. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Rekarek kind of goes, yeah, a lot of our boys are still learning Common. But we're working on it. They're getting better. They can sign names now. Not always their own, but they can sign them.
I just put an X.
Oh. How long does the comprehend languages spell? I just didn't want to burn a second. Because I actually can't. I literally can't. I'm out of seconds for the day. I have burned
That
all my
doesn't
second
matter.
level
Yeah.
spells.
From
do-
memory, it's 10 minutes.
Okay, I could cast it using one of my 3rd level spells,
Ooh.
but I don't want to. I would rather be able to heighten it to 4th level and then try and make it so that it lasts somehow through some kind of
Oh, wow.
bardic weirdness.
No, it lasts an hour.
Comprehend languages, yes, but I think I would rather do one of my cool new 3rd level spells instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, though. But I do actually have comprehend languages now because we no longer have Miss Maldwin.
Yes. Well,
So, when do you think we should do this? Do you know when they'll be there? We want to make sure we get all of them in one hit, right?
look, the smuggling operations happen at night once the sweatshop closes up.
Okay, so we'd be going in tonight.
Either tonight or tomorrow night.
Guess we're in the puddles tonight.
You guys can stay at my place.
There's not a lot of things at your house.
No, that's true. There's not.
Just kind of awkward silence falls in the room. And Zarai's like, yeah, no, I know that feel.
As much as we appreciate the invitation, I have daily preparations of a morning that I must do. I'm sure you understand, Rose. I deeply appreciate your invitation, though.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe
Detective
we-
Maxwell?
Oh no, I just don't want to.
No, that's fair.
Wow.
Well,
Maybe-
I'll stick around here. I've got to talk to Lekalak about some business stuff.
I
Puff up my chest and try to look very important.
would put you up here, but our barracks is kind of full nowadays.
Yes. No, I can see that.
I'm not complaining. It's just an adjustment.
No. Yes, absolutely. I understand.
You know, some of them can breathe fire, right?
Yes, you're kind of awesome like that.
Hmm.
You have a mess hall?
Not really. We have a outside area that's usually used for eating.
Please lead the way.
I think I saw a Rahadoom bell on the way here. If we want to get takeout.
Ooh.
Took me a moment.
Wait, what? I missed that. I was not paying attention for half a second.
Hey Nick, you want to explain that one?
What was the original joke?
It's a Rahadoom bell.
The Raha Doom Bell.
Yeah, it's
Only
like
a,
a franchise of
only a place as godless as Rahadoom could make tacos that bad.
Okay. Got it.
Hey Nick, do you want to explain what that location is to the people watching at home?
So Rahadoom is a place that is atheist by choice and essentially against all gods. Just like Taco Bell.
Okay.
All
All
right.
Well, what time do you guys want to meet back up here tonight?
Zariah kind of goes, look, they work their laborers pretty hard. So well after dark. I mean, I get the feeling they'll probably, midnight if you really want.
I mean, I'm down. I mean, my place isn't that far from here. I can just head there. I'll remember to pick up a couple of extra beds sometime, so that if we ever need to, stick around, we can room. Maybe we can have a party. No, okay, that's fine.
But no, I'll lead you over to the mess area.
I got to stay here and have a conversation with Lekalak about business. But yes, go ahead.
Well, before we get to that conversation, Zariah
Yes,
kind of
absolutely.
leads you out, the rest of you out to the side where there is a arrangement of shipping crates.
Mhm.
Not big ones, just kind of solid snake sized, and a couple of milk crates that are being used for seating. There's a
Okay.
couple of kobolds, off to the side eating something that wants to be a fish someday, but probably isn't going to get the opportunity.
What does that mean?
Well,
Something
pretty
that
fish.
wants to be a fish one day. Okay, so fish eggs. Okay, I understand now. Sorry.
I was going for a mutated fish, but that works too.
Oh, okay.
Some sort of
Mine-
de-evolved.
Mine went to salmon
Proto-fish.
roe, but yes, protofish works well too. Did any of this food come out of the waters of the puddles? There's a reason that there's a law stating you don't fish there, and it's not because of poaching.
Well,
Is it to maintain suitable breeding numbers?
No, it's mostly because anything that you fish out of the puddles usually tries to eat you, often from the inside.
Oh, it looks like it's cooked.
very true.
Yeah.
Well, Rose, you're talking to Rekarek.
Yes, but would you like to do that before or after we take a break?
It'll probably be a quick conversation. We'll do that and then go for a break.
Okay. Like, my friend, it's so wonderful to see you with all these people scurrying about, finding some purpose, and generating some good reputation for the kobolds of the city.
Well,
Wonderful to see what you're doing.
a couple of gold coins goes pretty far.
I imagine so. I imagine so. Now, how many kobolds do you have working with you right now?
He kind of looks around at like the good 24 of them and kind of goes, working is a hard sell.
I call over to Halcyon. Halcyon, could you give me a broad estimate on the number of kobolds in the building?
I shall use my eye for numbers.
Yes.
Yep.
Give a rough estimate on the number of kobolds in the that I can see.
That you
we've
can
seen
see?
since we got to the stilts. Yeah.
36.
36.
40 kobolds, give or take a few.
Okay. I'm going to count out 20 gold coins.
Ooh.
Well, actually, Lenore, I believe we had the other side of a bargain to uphold, and we do uphold our bargains.
She comes over with the coin purse.
All right, thank you, my friend. I mean, look at it this way. This is far less money for me to be spending on drink, yes? Surely
Correct.
this is a good thing. Okay.
Mm.
All right, I count out 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see her eyes just kind of drooping with every coin I count out. But no, I count out 20 gold pieces
Yep.
and slide them across the table.
Ooh. This
Think
will-
of it this way,
consider-
Lenore.
You go ahead.
If he goes and starts begging for coin for drink, you can always fly in and swoop and take his coin.
That's usually what I do anyway.
Never had to beg for coin in my life. It's called busking. Thank you very much. Which is only one step removed from begging. But yes, we had an agreement about the same amount at the end of the week. Just consider that payment in advance, since I can see you're doing excellent work with what you already give or have.
Well, he kind
I know
of
it's a
takes
lot of
the
money.
money.
Don't spend it all at once.
Oh
I'm
no,
trusting you with this.
we spread it. We're a crew. He kind of starts to look sheepish and a bit forlorn and kind of goes, so we knew about Maldwin.
Ah, yes. Very unfortunate.
Yet, no, I think you misunderstand me. We knew about Maldwin.
Oh.
Oh,
We were just... I'm sorry, Rose, we were just too late.
I'm going
Pray
to
tell-
head back to my building now. You all have a very good night, yes?
We'll see you later, Rose.
Okay.
pray tell,
I'll catch the rest of you at midnight, yes? And I just stride out of the building.
I step forward, now highly intrigued in this conversation, beyond the request for assistance.
Yeah.
Pray tell, when and how did you come across this information about Maldwin?
Diplomacy check.
Oh,
Let's give that one a go. That's a 22.
That's not bad.
He kind of narrows his eyes. You're working with Rose, right?
Do you have the badge on
Yes.
right now?
I do not have a badge on,
But Quintus is there.
No, there was food mentioned. I followed the food person.
yes, and then you summoned me, and then I came across.
Of course.
Yes, I have been working with Rose for quite a while now, beyond Edgewatch.
Well, we heard a rumor because Rose has asked us to keep our ear to the ground for any information, and our boys kind of got a tip that the Skin Saw cult was moving against someone, and it was a lizard folk, and we kind of put 2 and 2 together. Unfortunately, it took us a little bit too long to... It's fucking clerics. They do things, and so we didn't manage to get the information.
Do you recall, or do you remember who exactly picked up on this rumor and where they may have found out on that information?
He kind of just looks down, sad. Yet no, he's not with us anymore.
My condolences.
Look, these skin saw people, they're not good. Look, we have an agreement with Rose, and we're going to stick to it, but we're willing to make sacrifices because he stuck his neck out for us. We'll stick our neck out for him. But you be careful with these people, yeah? If you're getting mixed up in all this.
Understood.
Lenore, who has been perched on the doorway that I stormed out of, surreptitiously flies out.
With that, I will go to a quick break, I think, considering the time.
Alright.
So,
Find 10 liters of water.
well,
That's like my daily work income.
You,
Intake.
you get paid.
I get paid 10 liters of water a day.
Wow.
Yeah, woo.
We ancient Rome's now, boys. Four
Wow.
4 drams of water for a day's work. Think
Yeah.
that's the
Australia
uniform rate?
really is that dry.
I mean,
Yeah,
Not
Tank Girl-
anymore, it's not.
Almost
Girl
as
was a
dry as
documentary.
mild.
Yep.
okay, we're just gonna go to a short intermission, everyone. Before we go though, VG Virus, thank you for the raid so very much. We do
Much
appreciate it.
Indeed.
We're just gonna go have a quick toilet break. Will be like 10 to 15 minutes at most. I definitely need a water break doing too many
Enjoy
accents.
our licensed music while we're on the break? Question mark.
Yeah, no, we got the music going. Think for the
Nice.
intermission. Yeah, it should be fine. But yes, after about 10-15 minutes, we should be back. So I think if you're Australian regular time, it'll be at around the 35-minute mark. 35-40 minutes.
Racing.
But until then, we'll see you then. Hey everyone, welcome back. We've just finished up our intermission. We have drank. I'm good with the words.
We
got
did
drank.
drink
We got
liquid in
drank.
our face hole.
I have 2 drinks. I have water and something else. But
Also water.
Water
Wait,
and double water.
I guess.
Right. We're meeting back there at midnight. So who's gonna do what between now and then?
Well-
you guys were heading into the mess for food, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's not so much a mess as a overhang with some seating.
Okay.
But like Detective Maxwell said, there is a Rahodun bell nearby, and they serve food.
Edible tacos.
I mean, it's clear the things that they're eating in the eating area here are weird things they've pulled out of the water and then attempted to cook.
Yeah, no, pretty
Um,
much.
Quintus really likes food. Like that's one of Quintus's things. Quintus is going to pass on this food
Aw.
and take a
Aw.
gamble at the recommendation from
The
the
demonic Taco Bell. Yeah.
yeah.
Come on, I'll shout you to a crunch wrap unbeliever.
The mushroom eatery that the detective inspector recommended before was amazing. So there's nothing to say that this isn't going to be amazing too.
Oh no, the entire way there she's going to explain how much this is not amazing.
Okay.
This is going to suck.
If we were in some kind of, I don't know, role-playing game, we might have to do fortitude checks after we eat here.
I just sort of like nod like I understand what's going on. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
as you
You're saying
enter into
this food's gonna pass through your system very quickly.
I mean,
And
Ah.
spicily.
Ah,
Mm.
just like food
Nice.
from home.
well, outside of the eatery, there definitely is a sign that says now with 10% more meat.
Mm,
Ooh.
You will
means
notice it does not say what meat.
That just means the serving sizes are bigger, right? Right?
Hmm.
Is
Wow.
there like a teardrop thing so I can indicate that I'm currently sad? Hang on, give me a second.
Can I check for centaur or minotaur hoofs in the vicinity?
Whoa, okay. I don't think anybody's grinding up Crowbar's friends. I think Crowbar's friends grind up the other things.
I think he's making sure that the Zill hasn't
Hasn't-
ended up on the serving
Oh.
menu.
There
Give
we
me a
go.
perception check.
That's my sad face.
That's
That's
that's a
30.
30.
We're rolling good tonight.
Probably not hoofs. No. There is some a lot of travel going back and forth from what you assume is the back of the restaurant. But no hoofs.
Well,
Oh,
But
something-
it hasn't been too long. It might take a little while for him to get there.
Quintus or Rose, as
I'm
you're
not there.
familiar with the Quintus, as you're familiar with the area relatively around here, and your friend Crowbar, might you know a place I could obtain some centipede venom? I think it might
Centipede
find.
venom.
Yes, it should be quite useful to us in this raid.
Oh, I see.
Underworld lore.
Let me have a think. Maybe, maybe they sell it at this food place.
Yeah, no.
Actually,
I
entirely
might-
possible.
I might be able to help you, but I'm not there.
Is Lenore with us?
No,
No.
Lenore flew after me after the whole conversation with Rekrik. Hence the sad face on my on Lenore's token.
Yeah.
So roughly what time is it now?
It would be about
2 o'clock, 2:30.
2, 3-ish.
Okay,
See, if
so
I was
should-
using Foundry, I'd have a clock there.
Ah,
Yeah,
I should have enough time to get to the coins to buy something from my usual alchemist place, and then back to the puddles before midnight, or before the stores at least closed.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
You're
you
not
have to
gonna-
take off
if
pretty
you-
quickly.
Yeah, you're not going to get a long rest that way.
Once you get out of the
I don't need a
puddles,
long rest.
you can hire a cart, and then you can get there faster. But I don't think they run in the puddles.
No. No. You
Yeah, Bob.
might get a couple of ferrymen in the puddles, that's about it.
I had pictured like downtown Detroit, but Venice. That was my
Pretty
mental
much.
image
No,
of the puddles.
that would be safe.
I apologize to anybody currently living in downtown
Down
Detroit.
who listens
I
to
have
this.
lived there. It was a shithole.
I mean, I assume it's similar to living in Melbourne.
No, it's a lot worse. There's gunfire there at least once a day.
Wow. We wish you luck,
Yeah.
America.
Oh,
You're in our thoughts, especially in the coming 3 days.
Absolutely.
fingers crossed.
God.
that...
So, the eatery. All of you kind of do your orders.
Yeah, I'm making my way to the coins to go buy stuff.
Oh, what I was going to mention, there is a third bank that you have enough time to check out.
Oh shit!
And
Can
as,
we
lo-
check it out and get a long rest?
as long as you don't do any fighting, you should be fine.
Shit.
Oh yeah, is the Penny and Sphinx in the coins?
Yes. So
Ah.
it would be a bit of a trip there and a bit of a trip back. Like what,
Well,
half
I'm
an
heading in
hour
that
if you're
direction.
taking the main roads? But yeah, no, if you want to handle this by yourself, Halcyon,
Preferably not.
preferably.
Maybe we
Would
should,
anyone care to join me? I don't think Rose is going to be with us for a period.
At the point that we
Um,
get to the food place and I see what it looks like, I'm like, let's go to the coins. We'll find some food on the way.
Aw.
You know what? That's probably fair.
Well, if you guys are heading northeast out of the city, pretty soon you hear this like a distant kind of you have strings across woodwind, like a couple blocks away, I guess.
Hold up. Can you smell that?
Smells like sadness, really.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Oh, okay. I will perform the make income action
Yep. Using performance.
using performance. Yes.
Oh, that's what I didn't do during our downtime.
I got a 22.
Yeah.
I assume I get a couple silver pieces.
You get a couple of silver people.
Nice. Considering my current spending money is 20 silver pieces, that's a substantial bonus
Yes.
to it.
Yeah, no, Lenore keeps you on tight press strings for that.
Yeah. Especially after the incident.
So, yes.
Okay.
The rest of you will see Rose kind of busking. And I'm guessing the four of you kind of just meet up.
Yeah. We
Also, Quintus calls Rose saying we're going back to the coins.
yeah, we decided against food.
Ah, okay. Well,
Well, I think the decision was less against food and more so less against indigestion and diarrhea.
ah. Okay.
I forgot his science bit. Oh well.
Are we going anywhere before midnight?
We're making a trip back to the coins. I need to procure some things for this raid, and we might as well check the Penny and Sphinx whilst we're there.
Okay. Well, better to be busy, I guess. I don't really need to finish this in here. Thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure. Catch you next week, same place.
There's a
Probably not.
bit of applause. Just
Thank
come
you.
quietly.
I know
Yeah.
it wasn't great. That's okay.
He's leaving.
Wow.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Well, the
Before my friend Club
coins.
shows up.
The Penny and Sphinx Trust. Well, a grand stone building stands in the middle of an immaculately manicured lawn. Encircled by a tall wrought iron fence. The large main entrance is beneath an impressive portico flanked by a pair of stone sphinxes. Engraved letters above the building's front door declare the structure to be the Penny and Sphinx Trust. It's a pretty opulent place. When you think of those banks, like if you make less than 50 grand a year, you don't want to step in to the bank kind of place. It's that kind of place. There's a lot of flow of merchants and nobles kind of going in and out of the place.
That 50 grand in GP or PP?
Probably closer to PP.
Yeah.
Okay.
PP.
So not 50 grand in AU. Got it.
Yeah, no.
Does there seem to be any visible markings or sort of
Well, hang on.
disruption on the outside?
Before we just kind of go in,
Yep.
I'm gonna kind of step to the side and use. Okay, hang on. I don't know how to do this.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Click on the actual blue bit of the feet.
I don't have it in my books, and it's. I guess it's a I guess it's an advanced player's guide thing, so we don't have the thing in it. All right.
You didn't type it up?
No, I didn't. Of course I didn't.
Oh, that's right. You get other people to do your character sheet.
Jeez, one time.
All right. I didn't ask anyone to do my character sheet. I did this character sheet, and then anyway, as we kind of begin to step towards the bank,
Yep.
I step around a corner, and you guys can hear a bit of muttering. And then as I step back around the corner, I am wearing the most ostentatious, resplendent outfit possible, complete with carafe and pimp cane. Kind of a smaller version of what Halcyon is currently carrying around. And
do a double take. Where did you get that from?
I picked it up.
Have you been
somewhere.
Something?
fiddling around in Grosbeck's
This is what you're
costume
going for.
cupboard again?
More like I kind of worked it out the other night while I was far too drunk to care about what I was looking like. They wouldn't let me into a bar, so I walked around the corner and some kind of humming happened, and now look! And as I kind of gesture with my hands, the entire outfit reshapes itself into a more noble with a cravat kind of thing,
Oh,
instead of kind of a kind of like a suit.
If this is the route you're going down, would you perhaps want to imbibe this? And I sort of pull out a slightly pink-colored elixir that you should be familiar with, which you previously purchased from me.
Yes, I'm kind of out of those for now. You wouldn't mind?
Sure, I
All right.
don't have any
I-
current need for it.
I will imbibe what I believe. I just take it out of your hand and I drink it, and I'm
Yeah.
hoping it's not
not
poison,
poison.
but rather an investigator's elixir.
Infiltrator's elixir.
Infiltrator's elixir, that's right. Which we should put in chat right now.
Whoop!
Oh, nice. You did it for me. Nice. Okay.
Copied and pasted myself.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Copy pasta. So,
Nice.
what's the plan?
Only 10 minutes.
Halcyon said that he wanted to kind of do a look around first.
Yeah, mostly because our other places have had more obvious signs of something was wrong, like someone being, clutching wounds on the outside,
Hmm.
bees.
The bees. One time, there were wasps. But, well, Halcyon, I'll get you to do that first. If you're kind of doing a look around the
Perceive.
circumference.
That's an 18.
Do you have a hero point left?
No.
No?
I re-rolled my hero point the last time I made a good terrible perception roll.
Aw. Well, I am happy to say that people who are watching, I'm not sure if anyone has gotten to that point yet, but if you have 1,000 channel points, you can award hero points to our players by redeeming them.
Ah, okay. Nice to know. Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
Players are no longer allowed to do this after someone Nick
What?
the system.
Yes, you can award them to the DM.
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
You can give us
They are no
villain
longer
points.
hero points. They are called villain points, and someone
Thank you,
used
Mr.
to do
Bowman.
that, and we don't like them, so we
Because
killed their
he's a
character.
bad man. Thank you. Well, if you don't see anything outwardly wrong, I suppose we should just head inside. Yes. You all as my how do you say this? My voice is slowly changing. I suppose you don't mind playing my I don't know how to say this. Entourage. That means badges away.
You don't have enough
Quintus.
skill feats for an entourage.
Quintus has a giant badge
As a
on his
chest
breastplate.
Yes, which is why I'm going to hand him the cloak that I was wearing before I put
Okay.
my disguise on.
All right.
So now he can just be massive and big and looming.
Well, that's
I
true.
Fasten it like a bib.
Okay, nice. I reach over and redo it over your shoulders, and then hand you a small pin so that it clasps properly. If we're going to do this, we should probably do it properly.
Okay. Well, you make your way inside past the hired guards.
No, all the time.
They kind of look you over, but don't really say much.
I try and build an unspoken rapport with them.
Yeah.
As both, guard
Hired
type,
thugs.
muscle,
Yeah.
hired
The-
thug.
You
But-
definitely get the feeling that these guys are mercenary.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
I'm just just give them that yeah, we do the same thing.
Yeah, just kind of the
I
nod.
know what you deal with. Nod.
Making your way inside, you don't cause a huge commotion, but very quickly, a man in a rather nice suit kind of over and goes, hello, gentlemen. Can I help you?
Yes, sir. Cornelius Baxter at your service. I'm investigating
Baxter?
for a client of mine who lives in the Wise Quarter. He was hoping to make some investments, but had heard some quite honestly troubling rumors about security around here. I was kind of coming to verify and hopefully dispel these frankly heinous accusations about your establishment, sir.
Give me a deception check.
Great. Can this be considered part of my performance?
Yes, it can.
It can because I have the feat for it. So I add this. Okay, I could potentially get a ridiculous roll here.
You potentially
I'd like
could.
to hope so. Oh,
That's
37.
Oh my God.
Lovely.
Fucking bards. What's their skill? Performance.
Thank you, Halcyon.
He's got performance for all his charisma checks, and he's got Burdick law for
Oh,
all
no,
his
no,
intelligence checks.
I gain a performance bonus for my deception DC. So, okay, it's a 33. I don't actually get to add the 4.
Okay. Well, 33
It's
is still
still
more
33.
than... Yeah, no. He goes, well, I will... He kind of shows you off to one of the side rooms.
This is wonderful, but I'm not sure if my... Oh, just, all right, go ahead, sir. Absolutely.
No, well, I will get a hold of the bank manager, Bertram, and discuss the recent goings-on.
That would be wonderful, sir. Thank you so much for your courtesy.
He takes you over to one of the side rooms. I mean, if you've been into a bank, you've seen these side rooms. It's where they discuss loans and stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Is there glass or no?
There's glass, but
Okay.
blinds that can be closed pretty easily.
All right. Well, I'll kind of awkwardly go to stand at the back of the room, realize everyone else is standing, and then hurriedly take the chair.
He goes, very good. I will go and get Bertram.
That'd be wonderful, sir. Thank you so much.
I will get Mr.
Sorta.
Soft Whistle.
Hover at the door, seeing if it's I stand outside the door and wait, or I stand behind you and wait.
Sir, I don't remember your name, but if you wouldn't mind standing behind me so that the good gentleman isn't too distracted by your frankly intimidating persona, that'd be wonderful.
Very good.
A couple of minutes later, a rather busy-looking human, clean-shaven, spectacles, slicked back hair, but well maintained, kind of comes in and goes, I'm Mr. Soft Whistle, the senior manager here.
Wonderful to meet you, Mr. Softwhistle. Baxter at your service.
He offers a hand, of course, and but no, I see you. Take a seat. We'll discuss. I'm told that you have an investor.
I do, sir. I represent a very interested party from the Wires Quarter who's recently moved into town, hoping to take advantage of certain opportunities arriving as a result of the new festival, who would be interested in opening up a multi-thousand-piece account with your bank,
Oh.
but unfortunately, he has heard some frankly vicious rumors concerning the security of this place, and I just hoped you might be able to dispel such fallacies before anything proceeded business-wise.
He makes he doesn't need a perception check to show that he's a bit uncomfortable with this, and he kind of goes over and closes the blinds.
Now, sir, what I mean to say is that as long as you could persuade me that certain measures were being taken to remedy anything that had happened, I'm sure my good confidant would be more than happy to proceed with anything.
Well, if this is regarding the robbery from the other night, I'd just like to say that nothing was taken. They were ushered away and taken care of rather quickly. One of the individuals involved was arrested. They didn't make it to the vault.
Okay.
Yes, a situation did occur, but we handled it, and there was no loss of income. None
I
of our
understand
money
that.
was taken.
Sir, I believe I should warn you before you speak any further that I currently have Detective Maxwell from the Edgewatch Guard escorting me while I'm within this quarter. I believe it's, I'm not sure of the customs of the city, but I believe it's customary to warn people when law enforcement is involved in any way.
Oh.
She may be here to take statements, but she's doing me the favor as an old friend of accompanying me.
Well, we've
And
already
I nod at Marta.
I return the nod and look pointedly at the little man.
While you're in there, Mata, give me a quick perception check.
And do.
I'm sure you understand my concerns, sir, before opening such a large account to understand the precautions being taken.
Well,
27.
27 perception? Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. Well, once again, if anything from the robbery that happened the other night, we did our due diligence with the token guard. Money was exchanged. They, as far as I'm aware, the assailant that was captured, they still have it in custody. Otherwise, I think it proves that we are more than capable of keeping anyone's money secured. And if someone attempts to rob us.
And you're quite sure that nothing was taken?
Nothing was taken. They didn't even
Good to hear,
they
sir.
didn't even reach the vault.
That's wonderful to hear, sir. That's wonderful to hear. I got a 31 on my perception check.
You're checking him out?
Yes, I'm checking him out to see whether he's telling the truth or not.
He's mostly telling the truth.
Okay.
Maybe
not completely up and up, though?
He seems more shaken than anything.
Okay.
Like
All right,
he's
but-
trying to he knows
Convince
it looks
himself?
bad. He knows it looks
softening
bad.
everything as much
Yes.
as possible. Yeah.
Okay.
So
But
he's
as
trying
far
to
as
use
he's
passive
concerned, nothing
language.
was actually taken.
Yeah.
All right. Well, honestly, I'm convinced. I will return to my confidant,
Mhm.
whose name will hopefully be revealed to you in short order, and I'll be in touch. We'll be requiring probably a convoy from the Token Guard to proceed any further with such transactions.
Oh, certainly. We can
I'm-
arrange that.
Well, I've been assured by my friend here, Miss Maxwell, that that will be taken care of. But I thank you for your offer. It
Very well.
always does help to have friends in the right places. I'm sure you understand, sir.
Oh, no, we certainly understand that here.
Detective Maxwell, unless you had any further questions, my business here is concluded.
Speaking of Miss Maxwell, well, Detective Maxwell,
Thank you.
it's a little hard to spot, but kind of sticking out of his briefcase or little portfolio thing that he has, what looks like a buyout contract.
Okay.
If you give me a society check,
22.
taking a quick glance at it while Rose is keeping him distracted, it appears to be buying out a partner. More to the point, it looks like, just considering the figures that are being tossed about, the partner being bought out is getting the shaft.
I don't suppose it mentions any business names
Uh,
that we are familiar with.
Not that you're familiar with, it does list the business partner as a Colo Harvin.
Colo Harvin.
But no. Regarding this situation, we were closing up for the evening. Some ruffians kind of burst in. Our guard were more than capable of taking care of it and responded in kind, and the situation was resolved very quickly. So you can pass on those guarantees to your employer, and all is done.
Of course. And the local guards here made the arrest, yes?
The token guard, yes.
Excellent. Wonderful.
But Detective Maxwell, you'll finish escorting me back to the Wise Quarter before you go to deal with this, of course.
Oh, absolutely, sir.
Wonderful to hear. Wonderful to hear.
Do we know what Uther Orvington looks like?
Not really. You weren't given a description, but he probably looked a lot like his dad.
That is the son, yes? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
From Orvington Money Changers.
Yes. Yep. So many threads. So many threads.
It's an investigation.
All right.
So,
Almost done.
Okay.
It's your job.
Halcyon, unless speak out, I've kind of shut Quintus out of the conversation by making
making a
Halcyon-
bodyguard? Yeah.
Yeah, Halcyon, unless you want to make any kind of other conversation starter.
Halcyon, you were outside and about, weren't you?
No,
You came
No,
in?
he's there.
Alright.
Yeah.
I was there.
So,
He's
yeah.
standing in the back menacingly.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a
Remember,
statement.
I'm
You're a thing?
He's a vault security expert. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Vault security expert.
All right.
Some would even say a vault hunter.
Oh, God.
Wow. I'm sorry. I just threw up a mouth in my little one.
Look, the DLC was good.
First and
But,
second iteration.
One small question.
yes, certainly, Detective.
About what time did this happen last night?
Oh, that's a great fucking question.
It was as we were closing up, so around 6.
Oh, early then.
That is very early.
I don't remember the time frame for most of the other things, specifically the lifting gear. That was late in the morning, or early in the morning, rather.
What time does the sun set around here?
Oh, it's summer.
Oh, okay.
So,
Does that
what?
mean early?
No, summer would be later. So, what? 8 o'clock?
All right. Well, we should probably get out of here before we start discussing things. Just so
Yes.
it's all happening in character. All right. Well, sir, it's been wonderful to have you in my time. I should be in contact myself within the next couple of days. Hopefully
Quintus
our business can
interrupts.
proceed as usual.
Quintus interrupts you just quietly over your shoulder, and he's like, "I think we're meant to ask where the vault is located."
Of course. What would I do without you? Where exactly are the new vaults located?
The new vaults, as with most banks, they're situated in the back area.
Alright. Oh,
It takes a stairwell to go down, and you can only access it through 2 locked doors. Once you reach the vault, well, once you reach the basement level, you have to go through another 2 doors before you even reach the vault itself. And then
and how far did these thieves penetrate through your admittedly formidable defenses?
the vault door itself?
The vault door
Oh,
itself.
no, you're talking about the people who robbed us. They didn't get past the teller's desk. They didn't even get into the bank. They said they were ruffians, they're thugs.
Okay.
I think they were
Well-
hoping for an easy target, but found us more prepared.
Very well then. Oh. Apologies unless any of my entourage says anything further that I believe I've forgotten. Sometimes things of practical nature get my mind.
Well, nothing else. I look forward to hearing from your employer.
Yes, me too. And I do apologize for all the subterfuge, but when things of this magnitude are changing hands, I believe some secrecy is always best for everyone involved.
Oh, no,
lest people
certainly,
get
certainly.
handsy. Well, it's been a wonderful time, sir, and I do believe I will keep your name in my mind when I make mentions of your establishment.
He
Okay.
offers a hand, of course, and you shake and
I shake it.
then leave quickly, I imagine.
Yes. Well, not too quickly, but
Hmm.
quickly enough, yes. Because there's a conversation we should have.
Yes.
All right, once we're back out and on the street, hopefully around a corner. Oh my god, that was such a ridiculous accent to do. I could never hold that for any length of time. Ugh,
God.
my throat hurts just thinking about it. Timelines. Is it possible that the same people hit all 4 places?
Maybe.
Well, one of them did get arrested, so unless this was the last place to be hit, I don't think so.
And it couldn't have been, considering it happened in the evening. But there's no guarantee, of course, that they didn't actually get away with anything. Considering we've dealt with plane warpers today.
No, that's true.
Funnily enough, I don't think spiders are quite good at spinning subterfuge webs. I think their expertise
That was
lies in
terrible.
the silken.
You should burn yourself for that. Sorry,
God.
that infiltrator's potion is still wearing off. Messes with my personality a little bit. Okay, Detective, unless you think we should go to interrogate this prisoner?
I think it would be best if we did ask a few questions of them.
Or he somehow dies or disappears, as they all want to do?
Exactly.
Alright, let's go. And then hopefully I wouldn't find a nap. I assume you need to be somewhere.
Let you 3 handle that. I have some purchases I need to make for this raid.
Well,
Okay, got it.
So if everyone's vault is in the basement, why did the thieves need to steal lifting gear?
Likely to get through doors without the need of keys. If you
Oh,
can lift a
fuck.
door off its
Oh.
hinges, then you
Clever.
need not a key to reach the...
What if we assume that none of this is actually about breaking into bank vaults, and instead something to do with the actual plague, given that something to do with floats was taken?
I thought maybe the floats were a good place to put the money and get it out of the city.
Oh my god. That's... Quintus? I could kiss you. I won't, but I could. It would be difficult, yes.
You'd either
God.
need a stepladder or a ditch.
Well,
You're quite right.
wow. Okay.
I saw both in the
do
puddle.
we currently know what the route that the floats are going by?
No, but we could ask Orlo and have the information in our hands in an instant.
I
Pretty
believe
quickly.
we might want to draw that route, because any banks
Okay.
that stray too far from that are unlikely to be targeted.
Okay.
Well,
Leaves too many people to see you and identify what you're up to. You want
So
to be
we're
straight in
agreeing that
between.
whatever's going to happen is going to happen during the void, yes? That's our current
That
assumption?
was the rumor, I think.
Mm-hmm. So, multiple break-ins, only one of them truly successful. lifting gear, commotions in the puddles, so that may not have anything to do with it. Shifty loan sharks and more.
And apparently Loan Shark might have more information for you.
Yes.
Some sort
Thank
of
you, voice in my head.
You're welcome.
skin stealing gang.
Skin saw cult.
Say again.
Yeah. Flesh
Was,
cutters.
was the talk with Recorrect the first that we'd heard of the skin saw cult?
It's been mentioned in passing a
It's
couple
been
of
mentioned,
times.
I believe. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Quintus brought it up because they were like recruiting in the docks.
Ah. Okay. Jesus Christ. Well,
We
Well,
be
it
playing
does sound-
Necromunda now, boys.
yeah, I was gonna say. Well, that does sound horrifying, and we don't have any Juves about. Hey, thank you, Someone got it. Someone else out there will get that reference.
Hopefully.
Someone.
Yes, let's go interrogate this man and then hurry back to hopefully a nap and then the puddles.
Well, the two groups kind of separate, and Halcyon quickly dies. No, I'm kidding. The three of you, kind of five of you, sorry, make your way to the.
You know what? I'll head with Halcyon because I'm gonna try and sell the longbow.
Okay. Well,
Whoa, 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 don't we want to... are you quite sure... Wouldn't we want to leverage Quintus's lady friend to utilize the...
Move it
Wounds?
on to like another weapon. We wouldn't rather just have 100 gold spending money. I don't know how much they're worth, but I think that's about right.
roughly.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
we
worth like
could-
a.
Just
You wanna
on
just-
to Quintus's smaller weapon, or I could perhaps use it on my hand crossbow here.
That seems
Aw.
like a waste.
Aw. Well, how are you splitting up?
That's fair then. I'll let you do that, and we'll go talk to Pava later, and I'll just follow the detective and Quintus. Yeah. All right. Best of luck. Mwah. Be
Well,
safe.
As always.
I will send Lenore to shadow him, and she will attempt to do so stealthily,
fair enough.
just in case. I don't completely trust him 100% yet.
Aw. You think he might be the
Oh.
bull?
I don't know. I just think I just think it doesn't cost me anything to shadow him, and he probably won't think anything of it.
That's very true.
The 25.
And that's pretty good. And that would be against Halcyon's Deception
Peak
DC.
action.
You want me to
Oh, that's
perceive?
true. Because he doesn't know,
It'll be against
No,
your
it-
Perception DC, so...
Oh,
which
well,
is just
that's-
10 plus.
Yeah, it's 21. So
Okay, so cool. So she's shadowing you overhead, just kind of following you.
Well,
It just doesn't cost me anything to follow him, and
that's right.
if he is doing something behind our backs, it's good to know.
alright. Well, the Token God. Despite the coins being, well, obviously a wealthy area, the Token God itself, the building for it, is not as opulent.
Mm-hmm.
Very much functional.
King politicians.
Well, you go up to the desk sergeant, and he's sitting behind a nicely appointed wooden counter desk arrangement. Human man goes, "Can I help you, officers?" Edgewatch. Oh wow, you're well out of your range.
Excuse me? What was that about?
He kind of,
I'll back that up with a bit of physical prowess,
yeah.
if I can. Nope, can't.
I mean, you are interacting with Token God.
yeah, isn't that
Well.
15?
Yeah.
He kind of straightens himself up and he goes, "Sorry, interdepartmental joke. I do apologize. How can I help you, officers, today?"
Detective Marta Maxwell. I'm here to investigate the break-in of the Penny and Sphinx bank that happened recently. We believe you have someone in custody at the moment.
Oh, I might have some bad news for you then. He kind of gets a sign-out book and kind of slides it over and flicks the page over and goes, yes, a goblin by the name of Quidley.
Oh. Is that? No, that's not our hobo. That's not our hobo, is it? That's a different
No.
hobo.
No.
Okay.
But yes, a goblin by the name of Quidley. Released on bail.
How long ago?
Can I just try and catch Marta's eyes across the room and just kind of like gently chuckle to myself?
There is an
As I do.
imperceptible nod.
Yes, released on bail.
Fucking
This morning.
it.
Let's see.
Unfortunately, we don't have a name as to who posted the bail.
What? What? Do you at least have an address for Paul?
No, he paid his bail.
How much was his bail?
That's not how that works. Okay.
50 gold pieces by the looks of it.
Wow, I should have been here.
They're not the lowest.
No, that's quite a lot of money.
That is.
So you didn't check to see who paid the bail. You don't have a Paul address.
He was released on bail.
That's not
I'm
how that
sorry,
works.
I'm a desk sergeant.
Who took the bail money?
Well,
That's a really good question. Okay, never mind. That's the question I should have asked.
well, I had the brass set down the price and I took it. It has been added to our funds.
From whom did you take the money? Because it wasn't the person you had in custody.
I'm sorry?
When someone posts bail, they do not actually put the bail through the post. They have to hand it to an officer. That's how
Yes,
that
and
works.
it was handed to me.
By whom?
whom?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch a name.
Oh my god. This is why you're a desk sergeant. You realize that, right?
I'm honestly, quite frankly, done with this conversation. If you don't
Oh,
like how we do
we're
things
not.
here in the coins...
No, I don't think you are.
Wow, that's a wall.
Oh,
Shouldn't that
shit,
be
did we
20?
both- It's 21, yeah.
Yeah.
21. Oh, I'm not even gonna... He's not gonna bother to roll. He's a desk sergeant. I'm not gonna make him roll for that one. Success. The target is under... Oh, failure. Yes, he has failed the spell.
Okay. Could you give a long written description of the person you took the bail from, please, sir? In order to help with our investigation.
He gives out a description of a man, a pretty well-to-do man with brown hair, carrying a briefcase, a suit.
Does the description ring any bells with any of us?
He does, I believe he works at the Penny and Sphinx.
What?
Sounds like that bank manager guy.
No, sorry. Back that statement up a little. This person broke into the Penny and Sphinx where he was arrested, brought here, and then someone from the Penny and Sphinx posted his bail, and you didn't even take down their name.
He doesn't answer
Look-
you because he's not friendly
yeah.
to you. I repeat the question.
I'm going to make this person very unfriendly to me.
Look, it works here in the coins. We take the money. We keep the wheels turning. I believe it was one of the senior partners at the Penny Sphinx. Colo, I believe. I don't deal with them that often. They don't have much.
Okay, Colo? Colo was the
Polo
name?
Harvin?
Yeah, that's the name, Colo Haven.
Was that who we dealt with?
No,
The
that
first-
was that was the person that's getting bought out.
That's getting shafted to be
Yeah.
balled out.
The guy who
Well.
the guy who tried to buy them out is the one who posted the bail. Am I an idiot or no?
No, the person who's being bought out posted
yes.
the bail.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry, that's what I mean.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I mean, the orders come from
No,
up top in
so
the brass, and
You've been so wonderfully helpful, honestly. You've been frankly very helpful.
I know what you've done, but also I'm just looking at you completely exasperated.
Because anyone with some legal lore will know that because he has been enchanted, his statements will not be admissible in court.
Yes, but he doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't. But yeah,
Right then.
Do we have
Well,
any other questions?
yeah, you have what? 1 hour?
how does he sleep at night?
How
So,
much?
so Colo Harvin posted bail for the goblin.
Yes, for
It
a
was-
goblin burglar.
Yeah. I meant to ask, was the goblin female or male?
I don't mean to be insensitive, but I couldn't tell.
You fucking asshole.
Did the goblin happen to mention any other names?
Not to me.
And this isn't a known person to your precinct.
I would say something. If he was really known to us.
Would you, though?
It's not a revolving door.
I mean,
Okay, alright. Unless there's anything else, I suppose we're done here, yes?
oh, I'm done here.
Okay. So you've been wonderfully helpful to us, and honestly, you know, you've done so much for us. Are you sure I can't grease your palms with just a little bit of silver?
I suspect that they were already greased this morning.
Yeah,
thoroughly.
no, pretty well greased.
I'm
Oh,
so close to just smacking your hand. I'm just like, don't you start
I
this.
couldn't take your money. It looks like we've interfered with something of an investigation. So
Oh no, that's okay. Money makes the world go round.
oh, it certainly does, especially in the coins,
Alright. I'm gonna leave him a couple pieces of silver.
which he
specific-
sweeps up.
Specifically, I will leave him the ones that I got tossed into my bag while I was busking in the puddles,
Yeah.
which I normally take home and disinfect with copious amounts of bleach and alcohol. I have not done that yet,
He swipes them up.
and I will live on, content with knowing that he currently has shit encrusted coins in his pocket that he will probably be
And
jingling
whatever
throughout
else
the day.
other slime is in the water
Yeah.
of the puddles.
Yep.
All right, I will eventually tell Marta about this, and she will feel slightly vindicated, but not yet. Oh,
Thank you.
yes, but for now though, I give him the coins, and I assume I just turn, and you're just like so disappointed. All right, let's get out of here.
So, before we close up for the night,
Yes.
in character, did you want to discuss the evidence that's at hand?
Rose, I've been thinking.
Yes.
Every,
So that's dangerous for you, but yes.
every time that I've been to the puddles, it's been raining, but not anywhere else. Does it just always rain in the puddles?
I wish I could do a rain effect right now. I do not have it on hand.
No, it does not always rain in the puddles. Has it always been raining when you visited the puddles?
Maybe it's just been one of those chance things.
Just generally wet there.
Oh, okay. So, oh, sorry, Maxwell, I meant to mention, the coins that I gave him, from the puddles, unwashed, unsanitized, most definitely poisonous to the human condition. Hence why I'm wearing these, and I gesture to my gloves.
You couldn't have asked him to put them in his mouth or anything like that?
Check
Next
to see where
time-
they weren't fake.
Next time, I will try.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I should mention, by the way, that the spell that I cast was cast from my instrument, meaning it lacked the verbal components.
Yep.
Verbal or somatic components. It was simply me striking a chord as if I was gesturing with my instrument.
Neat.
And was cast from the... What is it? It's just like a plus... It's like a lesser maestro's instrument, that one.
Oh, look, yeah. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the wise quarter, it's not like people are walking around being like, oh, that's magic.
Okay. Well, I didn't have to chant a spell or anything. I literally just plucked a chord, and that's what it was.
No, that's all good.
All right.
So, Kolo Harvin is being bought out by his bank partner for...
Bertram, soft whistle. Yep.
and basically getting shafted for it. So he's hired a group of burglars to do some burgling of some nature.
Let's say we're terrible.
They were terrible.
They might have meant to be terrible.
Yes. What?
Maybe
But-
they were just testing.
Lulling them into a false sense of security, you mean?
I mean, one
well-
of them is definitely in debt for $50, so...
Underworld lore, if you have it.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give that a
Lenore's,
spell.
Lenore's here, so...
Oof.
Not very
Well,
good.
Burdick
20.
went to the rescue.
I'll use my doodad.
No,
I
no,
haven't
no, no.
used that today.
Oh, that's true.
Give it another go.
You're
That's
replaced
like
once
a
again.
Whatever.
So, Burdick Lord coming through. Lenore kind of explains that sometimes they'll send in just a small group, no intent on actually doing good, just kind of testing response times, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Maybe casing the joint a little bit, but if it's going to be a proper job, chances are they've already sent someone in there to case it properly.
Lenore, stop hanging out with Halcyon in your spare time, please.
He's
You're
good
scaling
company.
me. You scale me.
What happened the
Isn't
other day
Lenore still
might not
following me?
have been about
Oh,
stealing
she
something.
is. She's not here. Never mind.
Mm.
We don't know shit. Actually, considering that Underworld lore is the only lore skill I actually have, I will attempt one then.
All right.
Because I did forget that she's not here.
I mean, look, Printers / Bill did hit it on the money there.
Okay. Well,
There we go.
yes. He got it exactly right.
Wonderful.
It's a possibility. You don't know for sure, but
Why did I disconnect that skill from my character? The world may never know. Why does Lenore currently have one of our most valuable magic items? Just to give her a +1 to that? The world may never know.
I don't know. I think I actually might have the
Oh, you do. Oh, you definitely do.
Hmm.
The cane.
well,
All right.
to summarize, we still have a clue or a lead from Chiraxa, but she wants a favor from Zariah, and Zariah wants a favor from you in busting a smuggling operation that's been behind
Yeah.
her.
But we would have done that anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, you do know that a lifting device of some sort has been lifted from the floats that were being built for the parade. There was a harassing with wasp nests and various graffiti on the Overton money changers.
Mm-hmm. Which is some sort of like father-son issue, we think.
Maybe.
Also
Yeah.
connected to the hobgoblin.
Yeah. So the son of the banker owes the loan shark
the loan
money.
shark. How much though? You didn't see, did you?
I did get a
No.
natural 20, but I don't think I got that much information.
Yeah, so that might have just actually been the loan shark that was doing the like harassing, the like.
Doubtful. Why would you harass somebody who you need to pay you money back?
Yeah.
To get them
Questions
to
to
pay
be
you
asked, I
money
think.
back. Like,
Well, then she'd have attached her name to it, and he might have mentioned something awkwardly. I don't remember getting any weird vibes from the dude who was.
he seemed pretty straightforward.
He seemed pretty straightforward, just like
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on. My son's a bit haywire, but other than that, everything's pretty good right now.
Mm.
So no, I doubt it.
It might have been
Maybe.
a signal to the sun, and
Maybe that
Yeah.
seems pretty reasonable. Okay.
The Stone Sworn savings and loan, her security seems pretty top notch.
Mhm.
Aether spiders don't really happen every now and all the time.
Ether
And-
spiders tend not to care about the money, though.
Yeah, that and even your interactions with the wards while you were in there. Like, you can't be sure, but black metal usually suggests either cold iron, but if it has a smooth surface, that usually adamantium.
I got
So-
a decent check on the wards, so yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. Maxwell got a decent check on the wards, I think.
And
Yeah.
from your perusal, someone who is trying to break in from the outside, like via digging or something like that, is going to have a really hard time.
That's right. We did ask about that because I had Sherlock Holmes on the brain.
Mm.
No one wants to dig up.
Oh, and
Okay.
Halcyon's out going to get Hems.
Yes, which
Yeah,
I am
that's-
doing up an alchemist NPC for you. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. Smuggling device. Smuggling needs to be busted. Lifting device stolen. Loan shark wants favor.
Mhm.
Wasp nest harassment. Father-son issue connected to Lone Stark. And so, are we in agreement that the Stone Sword savings and loan seems
Pretty-
like a red herring for now?
pretty fucking sweet. They are top notch. If someone's gonna rob them, they're gonna be really out of our fucking league.
Especially considering the retired adventure connection. What's that about? Anybody have any ideas?
It's entirely look. The feeling you got from her, she probably lives there.
Yeah. So we're
Is
assuming
that
that
character a like known in the world lore character? And they're like an old iconic or something?
Not that I'm aware of.
okay.
But the Pathfinder Society has a lot of adventurers.
Yeah.
And
And-
a lot of copies of like the monthly adventurers thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Where people get mentioned.
And the Grand Lodge for the Pathfinder Society is in Absalom as well.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if that character was meant to be famous to the
Or someone
players.
that we
No.
recommend.
You know?
That
Okay.
would be cool, but I don't think so.
So we have no connections going in or out of Stone Sword and Savings and Loan. Nothing connects that to anything else, so it's an anomaly.
Mm.
That may just be that.
No,
We've
but
also
we
got the
did get
skin
paid
saw
for
cult.
killing the Zill.
We haven't gotten paid for killing the Zoe yet.
Yes, we
Though
did.
actually, we got treasure. That's right.
we've got a cool
I played
lifting
this-
belt,
I
which
played
is
the sorry stab card, and we got the whatchamacallit, the necklace.
She knows how. She's an ex-adventurer. She knows how it goes down. You kill a monster, you get loot.
Well, the
Kill
loot is
shit,
going to be
yeah.
the body, but I'm grateful. And then the skin saw cult,
Mm.
Which
Murder.
appears to be...
murder hobos.
Yeah.
really
have a-
does have a very Necromunda vibe. These guys.
Skin saw cult, murder hobos, connection to Maldwin's murder,
Yep. And to Pratchett and, you know, that stuff.
and to what's his name, Norgabear.
Yep,
Yeah.
Norgabar.
Northburger.
Yep,
Okay,
the North Burger.
and then, kobolds in the puddles. Kind of typing up all of the
Mhm.
various threads that I can remember. Anything else I'm missing? Oh, no shadow dude.
No
What's
Shadow
his
Dude?
name? Orlo's boss,
The Chief, Grosbeck.
Grosbeck.
Hmm.
He's going on the suspects list, along with unnamed attractive elven lady.
He suspects that there is some sort of mole in Edgewatch. He doesn't know who it is. But this could be a
gonna cross off-
self-report.
I'm gonna cross off elven. Yes, a self-report. Yes, sus. Grosbeck is sus.
Sus on Grosbeck.
Grosbeck is sus. Yeah, unnamed attractive lady in Edgewatch is still top of the suspects list, but I'm
I
gonna
did that.
remove the elven.
I did that the other day in Secret Hitler.
What?
They
You
figured out.
self-reported?
Yeah, they figured out that that Hitler was a fascist, but he wasn't Hitler. So we're like, yeah, so he's basically a fascist, but he's not Hitler. So I basically just played it out and got them and convinced them that Declan was a fascist.
Well,
Always goes down well.
Okay, all right. Any other threads
No,
that anybody can think of?
No.
no, we need to get an interview with Uther, and we need to get an interview with
Remind me,
Colin
remind me
There's-
who Uther is again.
so
the
many threads.
son of Orvington.
Ah, he's the weird son. Okay.
So
There is a lot to keep a hold of.
yes,
Not gonna
we've-
lie. But
Hence-
this is
hence
an
why I'm putting
investigation.
it all down now.
Yep. No, that's fair.
Hopefully
Someone-
his dad can actually get us to his son. He said he would. Whether or not his son will actually play ball and not just fucking bounce.
At the nearest sign of anything.
Oh shit, the police are investigating me after me making bad deals with the loan shark.
Someone had a looking glass on their desk that was
Ah,
looking
that was in the puddles in the mudrackers.
Involving the raid you're probably going to be doing tonight. But considering
Not
that,
tonight, obviously.
no, not
Yeah.
actually tonight. I was considering doing it, but I think we'll have to leave it for next week,
We
unfortunately.
will. Yes.
But yes, no, tonight was mostly role playing.
My favorite kind of session.
Sorry, not sorry. I mean,
that's our usual.
I mean,
playing instead of getting our asses handed to us by a Zil.
well,
That's cheap, right?
I will say that the raid is a pretty extensive combat scene
Makes sense.
with various encounters involved. So,
Which is why I'm stocking up.
yeah, which
we
is fair.
assume that we're gonna get a rest between now and next week.
Yes, you'll get a long
Okay.
rest.
Do I press this button? No.
I have no idea. But
There's
Okay.
no button?
You're gonna sign out.
yes, I'm going to sign out.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be quiet.
That's all good.
Oh, no,
Okay,
that's right. I have your outro now. Not that I've started doing ones, but I have your outro, so you can mute us.
I can meet you?
Yeah, you can mute us.
Okay.
Sound muted.
Hey everyone. Yeah, no, lots of threads, lots of a web being woven. This bank heist might actually be becoming something a lot more. We're not quite sure yet, but it does seem to be revolving a lot around the Penny and Sphinx Trust, but we'll have to wait and see. Next week our players will be taking on a midnight raid, helping out the muckrackers with a bit of a situation going on. But until then, thank you for joining in with us tonight. I truly appreciate it. And VG Virus, thank you for the raid. It was amazing of you. And for those who stuck around from the raid, I truly appreciate it, and especially for all the follows that we got tonight. We're here every Sunday night at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. You can always find me on Twitter. Either look up Tabletop Obscura, or you can find me Obscura Tabletop. I'm going to go into the final scene kind of thing, and we're going to raid someone. If you want to stick around for the raid, you can. If you got somewhere else to be, I completely understand it. But if you want to talk, want to message, as I said, I'm available on Twitter. Until then, my name is Matthew. This has been Tabletop Obscura presents the Agents of Edgewatch Session 20 for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And always remember, we are the storytellers.